saw another day, only to scream into the night. Nothing ever tries to change, even if I want to realize. 'Cause I've been sitting here, same old ways, taking off without the same mistake. Darling, where you going? It won't be as simple for you. Time won't change anything if I don't know how to breathe. The current that pushed against the tide. Maybe once, maybe twice, turned around to save the time. Now I know how to leave the side. If I saw another day, only to scream into the night. Nothing ever tries to change, even if I want to realize. 'Cause I've been sitting here, same old ways, taking off without the same mistake. Can I leave it all behind? Follow all the leading signs. When the dark is growing and the light is closing in, darling, where you going? It won't be as simple for you.
You got me thinking all I did was wrong. Guess you got all you wanted. Yeah, I don't know why suddenly you're gone. You'll never be forgotten. Pretending no one is to blame. Too late to reignite our flame. How did I not see you running? How did I get behind? How did I not see this coming? Guess all you left me run. Guess all you left me run. Guess all you left me run. pushing me away. Should've tried to give you space and get out of your way. How did I not see this coming? You leaving one day. Pretending no one is to blame. Too late to reignite our flame. How did I not see you running? How did I get left behind? How did I not see this coming? Guess all you left me alone. Guess all you left me alone. Guess all you left me alone. How did I not see you running? How did I get left behind? How did I not see this coming? Guess all you left me blind. How did I not see you running? How did I get left behind? How did I not see this coming? Guess all you left me blind. Last I got that sinking in my stomach from that loss. Of course it's got me thinking's got me flummoxed from the cause. I just wanna know why some of us are guarded. I just wanna know why some of us are haunted. Cause in the skies, all we ever wanted. All of us got distracted by the trees inside the forest. Guess I was never ready for this. So I can tell where my heart is. No need darling for this. So I can tell where my heart is. No need darling for this. Fast I get those feelings weighing heavy on my heart. It's hard to find the reasons here for everything gone wrong. I just wanna know why some of us are guarded. I just wanna know why some of us are haunted. Cause in the skies, all we ever wanted. All of us got distracted by the trees inside the forest. Guess I was never ready for this. So I can tell where my heart is. No need darling for this. So I can tell where my heart is.
Welcome everyone to the Zen 22 Beta Expedition of Trade Republic's Valorant tournament. This is us again, Nightwing and Rocky, here to cast the games for you guys. And this is the top 8. And the first game for you guys, it's going to be NBD versus EXC on the map. As joining me is Rocky, and he'll be starting with the agent selection.
Yeah, hey guys, what's up? So, meeting you guys after a long time. It feels good to be back in casting, to be honest. And Yeah, I think I'm gonna be having some issues with the ping because I'm like 8,000 miles away from where you guys are. But it is what it is, I guess. But let's see. So this is gonna be the match between EXE versus NBD Bulls. So an interesting map, which is Ascent, a pretty basic map, and it's one of my favorite on the board. So let's see. On the attacking side, it's gonna be EXE, and it looks like they have already confidently selected their five, and it's gonna be a Sova, a Omen, and you could see a Cypher too, and it's a Jet for opening. I don't think that they have like prominent flashes except for the fact that there's gonna be
Select your
a robot
agent.
who's gonna be throwing the flashes for them. But unfortunately, yeah, I think it's gonna be working out for them. They might be having some tricks up their sleeve. And looking up on the defending side, it's gonna be almost the same mirror match. Is this gonna be a mirror match coming up between both these teams? I'm not sure. I think it's gonna be. Oh yeah, it is exactly a mirror match between both these teams. That's gonna be interesting because the same set of agents being picked up on both sides. So, what do you think about that, Night?
So the only flashes that we have here are Chaos flashes, Omens, Blind. It's going to be a very
Oh
interesting
yeah, we
match.
do
They're going to
have the
be
Omens
playing.
blind. Yeah, I forgot about
Yeah,
that. Yeah,
they're going to be playing with single duelist, and that's going to be Jet. Jet with the recent nerf is still one of the most prominent picks because people are still very used to playing Jet, and they still think it's viable to play Jet in such a stage. So as we talk about Ascent, it's a pretty great map. A compulsory Sova pick is necessary. So, and as we move forward, we are going to be we are going to go into the first round in 30 seconds of time.
So this is going to be the first buy phase of the first pistol round, and whoever is going to be taking this will be having a decisive advantage, like every time when they play a Valorant game. But it's not going to be so advantageous that they will be able to win the game, off the bat. But it is going to be a good start off for their ego boost, and they would be able to get that economy running, making sure that they get their hands on the good guns going on to the next one, so that they can minimize an opportunity. And here comes the push. I think it's going to be a push on towards the B side. There comes the sword. That six click is going to get phased, but however, he's going to be pushing through the smoke into the towers. And will he be able to get one kill here? No, he's not going to be finding one. But Paradox is going to be opening the shot onto KO. And yeah, that's the first kill coming up for the Sova. And the second one coming up onto Chamber. But there's going to be Suicide who's going to be going for the refrag onto Paradox. And just like that, the attackers have gone for a post-plan situation. It is a 4v3 and the defenders are 2 men down. Noah Chrono taking one onto Sova. And just like that, the Omen is going to be tapping the head of Wild. And it's a 3v2. It is a post-plan. There is the smoke, but there is only one defender on the field, and he has a 3k on his hand. Suicide with that amazing headshot on the sick flick. He has to go up against the likes of Chamber and Omen here, who is there inside the smoke, but unfortunately he won't be able to see it. And he sees the opponent miss the wick, and he's going to be taking him down. And that's the ace denied by Julius Noah Corona. What a round by Team EXE, I should say. But yeah, I mean, it was a really good, really good defense by NBD, and yeah, Suicide was there for his team, almost clutching it up, but unfortunately the ace was denied by Julius, and the first round is going to be backed by Team EXE.
That was a very good round coming in from the attackers, giving up, not giving up a pick early on with the Sova getting 2 picks at the start. That was very, very informative. And the Chaos Dart actually detected all the 5 of the attacking members, but they weren't really able to stop them from pushing it. I really thought Omen is going to be going in for the ace. It was unfortunate that Chamber was in a very good position to refrag the Omen of the attacking side. That's going to be Mr. Vic. And as we move forward, it's going to be the second round. We see the buys coming in for the attackers. They're going to be buying up the Spectres with full shields, and they do want to bank on this round.
I mean, pretty good round starting up the first match between EXE and NBD. EXE coming up
I think
on
there
top
is
of
a technical pause that has been called. So we are going to be waiting around while the technical issue is going to be resolved. This was called in by the defenders, as we can see.
Oh, yeah.
It was called in by the Omen of the team. I think that's NBD.
Okay, that's true. So, I mean, meantime, we do have some time to talk about something else or some other aspects of the game. So, what do you think about the new agent that popped up in Valorant?
I think Fade is a very informative agent, but very overhyped, underperforming, overhyped agent. As far as I know, Sova is still the better initiator, according to me. Fade really can't be putting up the pressure on the top initiators because Sky is also there. I really think Fade is for somebody who is going to be going on multiple utilities, pushing up onto the defenders continuously or the attackers. And as we were talking, the next round is going to be begin, and it's going to be a completely full B push coming in from the attackers yet again. And there comes the KO dart back to back, and there comes the blind from the Omen, and the Omen blind is going to be blinding Chamber. We have come for first kill for Sick Flick. It's a 4v5 situation already. KO already holding up onto stairs, not going to be detected. And there comes KO. KO gets taken out. That's Paradox. Kill and Sick Flick with the second one onto Suicide. That's going to be a 5v2 situation already. This looks like a round that's already in the hands of the attackers. As we can see, the Chamber going for one and Jet finishing up with the kill.
Wow, and it was a flawless round. I mean, EXE has a really solid strategy on pushing on taking up B side. I mean, all the abilities being popped off, and they have been utilizing it perfectly, and they are able to take the defenders off guard and make sure that they will be able to dissect the site and comfortably take control of it and go for the plant and pressure the opponents by making it into a post plant situation. And just like that, the defenders also lose their numbers. This is going to be making them really hard for them to probably go back for the defuse, because they won't be having the advantage of weapons. They won't be having the luxury of it because they weren't able to win the last one. But this time around, it's not going to be the same. Both of them will be having weapons of their own, and let's see if NBD will be able to push them back. It looks like an A push this time coming in from Team EXE. As you can see, Wild is going to be peeking towards Garden, and I don't think he's going to be finding anyone as of now. And Julius is going to be the one lurking outside B, probably waiting for some picks when they are going for the rotate. And just like that, the team has left B side open, and Julius can go inside B side any second now, but I don't think he is going to be going for it. He just wants to make sure that he takes that crucial pick. Will he be able to find one? He gets the kill on the Chamber. Chamber, in spite of having a weapon, wasn't able to take out Julius, who was having his ability gun on his hand. And just like that, the defending team have lost one of their members.
That is going to be a huge loss as a Vandal is being lost. And we can see a slow rotate coming into the B side because the Chamber strip is down. The flash is ready with Omen. The Omen is just waiting for somebody to peek from a shot. And there comes the beat, and there comes the shots. He is not going to be able to take anybody down, and there comes 30 HP. Sova's going to be hiding right behind the green boxes. He's going to be the solo player playing inside of site A, while the Jet is going to be supporting him from Garden. And he's trying to get any information of players trying to walk inside A, because that is the plan of the attackers. They're going to be playing it slow, but they are going to be playing it anytime soon. And there comes the Sova with the lurk onto A side. There comes the shots from Jet. There comes the first shot onto Sova. Sova is going to be missing his shots on his counter advantage. It's going to be a disaster. It's going to be a 5v3 situation with post plant. This very much looks like a round for the attackers with 1 HP on hand for the Jet. There comes the first kill for the defenders. It's going to be the KO onto Chamber.
Yeah, I mean a 3v4 situation, and it's going to be a post, and there comes the ability last player standing. He's going to be taken down with Paradox onto Jet, and just like that, Paradox is going to be closing the curtains down for Team NBD with that third kill of the round onto Suicide. So just like that, EXE are on a 3-point lead. Looks like NBD woke up on the wrong side of the bed today. They are not able to find the momentum, find the tempo, and to stop the the aggression of Team EXE here. But unlike the previous two rounds, this time EXE was planning. They were waiting for a bit to determine what side to attack, and then when they figured that A side is going to be clear, A side is the one that we're going to go for, they went for it, and pushed it into a post-line situation, and they were playing it perfectly. So EXE are playing this nice. They have a 3-point lead, but let's see what's going to happen during the rest of the first half of the match.
That was a very good round. That round was actually lost by the defenders only because of the reason So wasn't able to pick the first pick, and as well as the Chamber also losing out to the first fight that pick. What a shot coming from Chamber onto Wild, and there comes 2 kills. Beautiful 2 kills. Now he can pick up a weapon. There is a high chance the tide in this match can change in this round.
Yeah, I mean, if you could see that NBD were coming out of their side to play this map, it could be some people might say that it's not advisable to do it, but they have to take the necessary gamble, because doing that they were able to eliminate 2 members of the attacking team, which means that they have 2 rifles into their hands, and denying 2 people on the attacking side. So they will be having momentum into their hands, but unfortunately they have the numbers disadvantage on their side. It's going to be nullified after the third kill onto Julius. So it's going to be a 2v2, a post plan, and there's going to be
One enemy remaining.
Chamber is going to be finding the fourth one, and Soa is going to be finding the kill onto Wick. And just like that, the first round comes into the favor of NBD thanks to the aggressive push by Julius outside of the side B. He was able to get 3 members, which was very crucial to shift momentum into the favor of the NBD. And since they have able to take one round into their hand, it's going to be breaking the momentum for EXC a bit, and it's going to be helping in their economy, adding into their economy.
Small correction, it's the defender team's chamber that had pushed out. Julius is the attacking team's.
My apologies on that. Yeah, the defending chamber. Yeah.
Yeah, but it was a very good round
it's a mirror match, right? Like it's completely confusing to me.
It's alright. Yeah, they do have similar agents picked on both sides, and there comes the ultimate on the hand of the chamber. That's going to be Julius. He's going to be picking up ultimate, and there is not going to be anyone who's going to be contesting him as of yet. The only fight that can happen in mid is going to be between the Omen and the chamber, which is not going to be happening anytime soon because the Omen has actually TP'd out of that. And there is another operator holding up onto A shot, pushing for the. And there comes the first kill for this round. It's going to be the Jet on Signac. It's going to be a 4v5 situation with the flashes lost already.
Will that be a second shot? No, Julius is going to be missing it, but one of the agents for the attacking team is going to be going down, and just like that, we are going to be in a stalemate where we could see 3 of the attacking teams slowly creeping up their way towards A side. They're going to be waiting for the smoke to fade out, and yeah, that is what they're going to be doing. Mr. Wick is going to be going for smokes of his own on towards the garden door, I suppose it is. Yes, it is. And they might be going forward to take side control into their hands. There comes another smoke for him, but the entry is going to be coming by the option. And dashing into the side. Like someone with KO. So that's 4v4 now. The numbers disadvantage is going to be nullified. They can be going for the the operator in their hand, trying to get a few things, but unfortunately not finding them out. There comes the operator, the ability operator, but unfortunately Jet ducks at the last second, and Julius will be taken down. And it's going to be a 4v3, a post plant. It's going to be favoring EXE, not anymore, as Wild is going to be finding the kill on the chamber. It might be falling into EXE's hand because it's a 3v3, but it's a post plant. The defenders have to hurry it up. They have to take control and go for the defuse.
Last player standing.
And so he's going to be getting the kill onto Wick, and it's just like that. It's going to be a 2v1, leaving the enemy Sova.
Last player standing.
There is the shot dart, and it's going to be finding the enemy. So a Paradox, what an amazing shot that was, but it's half defused. Will he be able to find He won't. He missed the spray. He missed the spray. The jet for Team NBD with a 4K on this round was able to secure it for his team. What a crucial dart it was by the attacking Sova, but unfortunately it was already half done, which made things easier for Jet to go for the defuse. But I think it's all up to the spray that went wrong for the defending.
Very unfortunate for the Sova because the darts were perfect. It's just the Jet smoke wasn't really able to give any idea onto where the Jet was. Very good play coming in from the Jet, getting the 4 kills, 3 on the operator and 1 on the Vandal, and there we move forward with 2 rounds already in the hand of the defending team.
Oh, I think that was a really bad I think he misplaced it. Yeah, whatever. So there's gonna be still the players are gonna be waiting yet. There's not gonna be any interactions between both his teams. So there comes this on towards denying the side for Jet on towards Garden, and he's gonna get suppressed. She's gonna get suppressed, and Six is gonna be going for a few taps here and there, but unfortunately not finding anyone. We're going to be finding in a stalemate just yet, but we are unsure of which side is going to be dissected. Looks like A, but it might even swing towards a mid into B. But Chillchord is going to be opening things up with a kill on the 6. What an amazing kill with that operator of the ability operator in his hand. It's a 5v4 and the attackers have again lost their KO, so which means that his flashes are not going to be anymore. They will be finding another kill onto Wild, and it's going to be the Jet that's going to be taken down. It's a 3v5.
One enemy remaining.
KO, but Suicide
down
onto Paradox and Julius. That's going to be heavy, and a third one onto Mr. Wick. Suicide is on a roll this time, and just like that, it's all evened up.
Oh, very good spray transfer coming in from the Omen of the defending side. He actually pretty much held his fort and he wasn't letting anybody from aiming going to enter. That was a very good round coming from the defenders. The first pick from the chamber was very, very important because that put the attackers in a very weird position of not having enough flashes.
You know what? Watching this game is giving me a really
out
I
of
don't know
my
if to
way!
say it a good vibe or a bad vibe, but I hope you guys remember that we witnessed a match which went 20 like 40 48 rounds. I think this might be one of those games because both these teams look to be like equally matched and equally talented. Would you be up for casting another game which goes for 50 rounds, like?
I'm not really sure. We already have a few more rounds on this. And there comes the first interaction, and that's going to be 2 kills on each other. And there comes KO with 2. Suicide with 1.
Spike
Mr. Big
down
taking
A.
down onto his counterpart. It's going to be a Sova and a Jet versus a Omen and a Jet. And there
And
comes
just like
Vile,
that.
who's already marked. It's going to be the Jet ult pops out for the defenders. There comes the plant. It's going to be a post-plant
player
situation.
standing.
There goes the kill
One
for
enemy
Big, and there
remaining.
comes the Jet with the first pick, and he can go for the second hit. Maybe not right now. It's going to be the Operator versus the Omen. He's going for a half defuse. Will he stick on to it? Yes, he is going to. And he hears the Omen move, and he is going to be going a bit more for it. And the Omen is not going to realize this, and there comes the second defuse from the Jet. And what a round
My
coming
ult's
in
not
from the
ready.
Jet. And he has single-handedly won them 2 rounds till now.
I mean, I'm unsure if Vic heard the defuse the second time or why didn't he push the Jet, but unfortunate for him.
My understanding of this is he didn't realize the Jet had actually half the diffuser in the first time. Very clever of the Jet to play it, kill the wire and leaving it on and hitting 2 shots, going in for another half diffuse with the smoke on again. Very clever play
Yeah, I
coming
mean-
in with the operator, and he was also able to take down the kill.
Yeah, and just like that, we could see that NBD are able to find a 1-point lead coming up in this first match.
Oh,
Multiple hostiles, all 5 members of the attacking team are going to get suppressed, which is going to be delaying their push on towards the side, which is a really good suppress coming in from the defending KO. Zigfig with the flashbang, unfortunately, won't be finding anyone just yet. The Omen smoke is going to be delaying the push. We could see a possible rotate back to B side. But yeah, I think that is what is gonna happen as we could
but
see.
I have a
the
bad
attacking
feeling
team-
about this because the Jet is
yeah,
going to be
because-
holding up onto the angle that is going to be pushing up from spawn, and the Sova is going to be taken down any second. 3, 2, 1, and miss. Okay, the Sova actually lands a shot onto the Jet, and there comes the dash, and they are not going to be pushing up onto B main.
Oh yeah, that could have been costly for
Spike down
and
A.
KO Chamber and another kill for KO coming up. 3 members of the attacking team going down. This is going to be an engagement inside
Last
the smoke.
player
It's going to
standing.
come on top of it, and just like that, it's all up to the Sova of Paradox who gets a kill on the Jet. And it's a 1v3. There comes the information board, and Bolt and
30
Paradox will
seconds
be
left.
taking it down. It's going to be a 1v3. Really bad situation for Paradox. He's going to get pinched, and yes, he does. And Chamber will be the one to take him off the board. And just like that, NBD are going to be in a 2-point lead from EXE. And just like that, we could see the momentum has completely shifted towards NBD now. And it's very crucial for EXE to break this momentum in order to have a chance at coming back up into this game. But unfortunately, I think it's going to be a half buy for the attackers. I'm not sure, but looks like it is because they don't have much economy on their sides.
That was a good round coming in from the defenders yet again, getting 5 continuous rounds to their names, and there comes a flash onto the Jet, and Jet gets flashed. Very good flash coming in from the Omen, and the Odin is going to be denying the entries. Is it? Yes, it is going to be. That was very unlucky because Suicide was there to refrag onto, not refrag, cover the Sova that was actually completely blinded, and there comes the Jet who's already entered, and there comes the second kill for Suicide. Third one, and that
Down B.
is beautiful.
One enemy remaining.
I mean, Suicide, my man, is like literally rolling, and he's gonna be the one who's making sure that his team is gonna take advantage of his position. Julius is gonna be coming in from the opposite side. Will he be able to find a few defenders who's gonna be caught off guard? Unfortunately, not so. Is gonna be seeing that and getting the kill on the Julius. And that's the 6th consecutive round victory for Team NBD. Is that saying something?
As I was saying, the momentum change was right there when the Chamber hit those 2 shots with his Headhunter. That was very good shots. I called it up right there when I just said this is going to change the whole momentum, and them winning that round was actually very, very disheartening for the attacking team. Even though they had 3 rounds in their hand, a save round was won by the defending round, and that put them back 1 step.
Yeah, that is completely true. So we are going to be going forward to the 10th round of the first half, and just like that, multiple abilities are going to be popped off, and Jet is going to be rushing back towards the cover because he's being pushed heavily. There comes the operator of Jet. He's going to be missing
Oh,
it. He's getting
multiple
blind. He's
flashes.
getting pushed so with the 2K onto Violent Sick Flick, and just like that, 2 attackers go down. Every single time the attackers are losing numbers every time they try to take control of the site. And there comes Julius. He is going to be taking control of B-back, probably pushing it into a post plant because Omen does have the spike in his hand. And that's going to be a very costly ultimate, and Julius is going to be playing balls here and there. He's going to be popping up but it's a 2v4, and just like that, it's a 2v5, and just like that, the game is 2v4. Julius is going to be missing because of a brief flash.
Last player
The
standing.
ability is going to go down, unfortunately, and Jet will be punishing the It's all up to Mr. Will. He finds one out of the enemy, and it's KO and Jet. He has to eliminate, but KO is going to make sure that Big wraps up in wins.
Here.
There was a good retake coming in from the attackers. Even though they had the man advantage, they played it very clever and they were able to take the side back. Very unfortunate for the Chamber when his ultimate was taken down by the KO dive. He was ready to take down anyone who was going to enter lane. So, Rocky, we can see a 7 continuous round win coming in from the defenders. Do you think this will escalate towards their attack as well?
There is a possibility that it can escalate towards the attack as well, but as I could say, then anything could happen in a competitive first-person shooter, and it's all about the momentum change, right? If EXE are able to find the lost momentum back, it means that they could bring back some points on towards the board, but the first half is going to be having just 2 more rounds, and if the defending team are able to get a maximum out of it, it means that they're going to be closer towards victory into the first match. Chamber with that costly shot onto the opponent's game. The suicide finds one onto Sick Flick. The Omen is going to be KO is going to get denied.
Standing.
And there comes another kill, other 2 kills for the defending team. Like that, EXE have lost this round. A flawless round coming in from NBD. I think this is the first flawless round for them, isn't it?
Last round.
Yeah,
before
it
the
is,
switch.
but can you believe that? And controller like Omen is actually the one top fragging. I am in love with the defending team's Omen. That's going to be Suicide. I really love the way he plays it. I really love the patience he holds on to himself. The attackers need to change something. They have to decide what is going wrong. They need to take deep breaths. They have to see what they're doing wrong that they will be able to correct in the upcoming rounds.
Yeah, that is true, and this is the last round before the first half gets over, and it's already a 5-point lead for Team NBD. And if they are gonna win this particular round, let's see what's gonna Sick Flick. What a beautiful shot on the Chamber, and just like that, the defenders have lost him in this time. And if the attackers are going to take the proper use advantage, but unfortunately KO is going to be nullifying that numbers advantage for them as he takes down the counter. And while it's going to be popping smoke, and he's going to be Suicide with a kill on the Julius, and while we'll be finding one on the Suicide, and it's going to be a 3v3. But the spike is not with any one of the attackers as of now, but Toa is going to be retrieving it and probably going for a rotate towards side B alongside Omen. Is that what we're seeing on the minimap? Yes, it is. We could see all 3 members of the attacking team are going to be slowly going back towards side B, and the defenders are also going to be making sure that side B won't be left unattended because they might be rotating in action.
I really think the the attackers have high chance of winning this round. The Sova has all of his utilities still present. The Odin could be the only problem that is going to be onto them. There comes the Omen with her teleport. He's already inside sight, and this is actually known by the Sova. And there comes the smoke, which is going to be denying him the line of sight onto the kill. And there comes Wild. What a beautiful flank he's pulling off. He can definitely pick up at least one person. Or maybe not. Paradox can go ahead, kill all 3 of them, hit his Guardian. Anything is alright. Good try, Wild. Anyway, a good first half coming in for the attackers. They weren't able to win a single round for continuous 8 rounds. And they tried to pull off one in the last. And I think that is a good sign for them while they are on defense. Because Ascent, I would say, is a slightly different decided map. It is a very I'm not really. It's a neutral map, but I would say it's more different decided if you are going to be rotating in the right paths. And we are going to be seeing a split push coming in from the attackers already. I think they're going to be
on the
playing
first pistol
it.
round. Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
That
they need every single round, and they're going to be taking everything. So NBD, am I spelling it right? Yes, I guess NBD is going to go for this one. And there comes a shot on to Julius. He's going to be the first one that's going to be taken down. And there is the rotate on from by the Jet. They're actually just putting some sort of pressure, which pulled all the four defenders towards B side. So A side is actually completely clear. The attackers going to enter any second now. But the defenders do realize their mistake and they are going to be slowly rotating back. There comes Sick Flick with the first man with the knife out. He's going to be detecting anybody who's going to be pushing up close. There comes the flash. Good flash. It's going to be taken down onto the counterpart. Chaos, a 4v4 situation. With the door closed, it's a post-plant situation any second now.
Yeah, so Team NBD are going to be going on a 4v4, a postman situation, as Sova is going to be going to plan. Paradox sees the muzzle of the Omen, but unfortunately Suicide is going to be taking him down. It's a 4v3. The defenders are going to be at a numbers disadvantage, but Wild is going to be evening things up with a kill on the Suicide. It's a 3v3, it is. And the defenders cross back.
One enemy remaining.
Here comes the spray, there comes the kill for Sicklick on the Jet, and just like that, the attackers are down 2 minutes. He's going to be going for the defuse. I think he's going to be sticking with comfortably because it's going to be a 1v3. And Wild with the 3k, the crucial 3k that won his team the round. And the first pistol round on the second half, which means that they will be able to get their hands on to, like, you know, Spectres and keep moving on towards the second round of the second half. So, which means that they will be able to, like, they can bring back the lost points in the first half. But yeah, let's see what happens.
Yeah, I'm very happy with how that round actually went through, with Suicide actually getting the kill on to Paradox, but while stepping up his game and going through with 3 kills. And Paradox, I think he's going to be playing in Ares. Is he going to? Is he not? Yes, he's going to. And there comes the dart, and there comes the LMG spray. Oh, there comes the shot. Oh, okay, is going to be taken on. They actually bought. The attackers actually bought. They took a gamble and they bought, and Mr. Vic is going to be taken down. It's going to be a 3v4 situation. The attackers already losing 2 people and the sport as well. And Paradox is going to be taken down by the Sova. And that's going to be Mr. Vic's kill on the Sova 1v2 situation. Still very, very doable unless he's going to be killed by Wild.
No.
And that is what is going to be happening. 8-6 already.
I really like the way Wild positions herself into the most crucial points where she could, you know, pinch the upcoming attacking the opponent team. And every time she is, like, you know, going into a position where she has the flank covered for the opponent, and yeah, just like that, she was able to bring the curtains down for the Omen, and EXE will be winning the second consecutive round.
Julius, who's actually playing pretty well in the first 3 rounds of their attack, has actually been silenced. Just like how Julius gets killed and gets respawned in the anime. Hope he actually gets back on his toes.
Okay, that was a major spoiler. I mean, that was a major spoiler.
I don't really care. It's not such a great anime, so let's keep moving forward. There comes the shots from the revolver. KO on to Jet. He's going to be damaging him at least for 50, and they are going to be going for a split push yet again. And then comes Mr. Vic's shot on Chamber, and Chamber is going to be taken down. There comes the flash, and there comes the kill onto Wild. That's very important. And the
Enemy tag.
oh, well played by Vic with the wall bang.
And Vic with the wall bang getting the kill on the KO, and it's going to be a 4v3. The attackers losing 2 men, and they are going to be put on. And the is going to be finding the head. He'll be getting 1 shot on the head, but unfortunately won't be dealing that much damage to get that kill. Six will be
Last player standing.
And Paradox will be closing curtains for the Xpedition, but she won't be able to find one just yet. As Mr. Vic is going to be getting the 3rd kill of the round with the assistance of Sova onto Jet, and just like that, we are seeing the score is going to be brought much closer. We had a 4-point gap, and now it's just 1. So just like that, tide has turned into the favor of EXE yet again. As I said, any FPS shooter highly depends upon the momentum that you bring into the table, and this time around, it's back into the hands of EXE. And my worry is that this game is also going to go back and forth between both of these teams are like is slowly creeping up. But let's see what's going to happen.
I still think NBD have a very high advantage on this because they're very confident with what they're doing. EXE just needs to pull up and maybe get 2 more rounds to like assert dominance. And there comes Vic. Vic is actually playing a bit confident after the last round, and he's going to be teleporting, and the teleportation is not going to be visible. There comes a flash from the KO, blinding 2 men onto mid, and it's going to be a 3-man mid push and 2-man B push. which B main is only being held by the Chamber, who's playing very close to the side. And there comes the flash by the Omen. This is going to be pretty bad because the KO has actually positioned himself in a very good position. He already has control of mid, and there comes the first kill onto Mr. Vic, and there they are going to be pushing up onto Julius. Julius getting one kill, Julius getting taken down. It's going to be Paradox onto the kill on Chamber through the smoke. It's a 3v3 situation, but Sova actually pretty low on HP. Paradox is going to be not a huge asset, and there comes the kill onto Wild.
Spike
Yeah,
planted.
he expected Wild to go for the flank position.
Last
and he
player
was there
standing.
standing on pizza, and we'll be finding Wild and Jet. He's going to be taking down Sick Flick. That's going to be a 3v1 all up to the hands of Paradox to go up against the likes of 3 members of Team NBD. If he is able to somehow clutch it, it means that he will be putting his team on scores even. But it's going to be really difficult with 37 HP, and the half smoke is going to be giving away his position, and he's going to be forced to go back. But Jet is going to be in a better position now, and I think this round is not going to be falling into the hands of EXE anymore, as Jet with the 3k will be ending things up for EXE and
Do you see
bringing back
pattern
the
here,
momentum
Rocky?
into the favor.
So the first 3 rounds of the previous half was won by Team EXE, and the 4th round was won by NBD. The same thing happened right now.
Oh,
with
the
3
cycle
rounds
repeat
each.
again.
Yeah,
The cycle repeats again.
Yeah, it did. So, according to how it actually happened,
From now on, NBD
from
will
now
be
on,
winning each and every
NBD
round. Yeah.
should comfortably
Should be
be
winning
winning
each and
this
every
game
round.
and pushing EXE to the lower bracket. And I gotta tell you guys that this is a double elimination tournament, so that means even if you lose the upper bracket games, you still have
Yeah, you
another
still have an
option
opportunity
to come back and play in the lower bracket.
Yeah.
Oh, there
I
goes
think
the
it's
first
on
kill
November,
notice
and there
with
comes the
triple
kill.
second, and he's not picking it. Sorry,
Yeah,
Rocky,
Julius
you
gets
continue with this.
refragged by KO, and it's going to be a 4v4. The attackers are going to be positioned instead. What a beautiful shot by KO on towards Vic, and there comes the kill for Chamber onto Paradox, and just like that, the defenders are in a numbers disadvantage. The attackers will be going for the post plan any second now, and there comes the
One
information
enemy
for the
remaining.
attacking team, and while we'll be finding Chamber, he's going to get refragged, and unfortunately Sova will be finding the likes of Stick Flick, who's going to be vibing to that song pretty hard that he died vibing to it. Anyways. Yeah, so just like that, NBD are gonna be winning this again, and it seems like the cycle is gonna be repeating, but I don't know.
Please close this round. I don't. I'm really banking on NBD Bulls to be winning this round because the defenders don't have much weaponry in their hands. But we have seen a lot of save rounds being won on our Alpha edition as well, so that can continue on to here. We're not really sure.
Oh yeah, I still remember in one of the matches, I don't remember which both teams were playing, but you could see each and every save round being won by the team. So that was pretty interesting. That was a pretty good information that was brought into the table. Julius, what a shot! What a shot! That was eliminating Chamber, and just like that, the attackers have lost 1 man. They are going to be going up against the disadvantage.
And there comes the first kill, and the only one with the weapon is Julius. Julius is going to be slowly defeated, and Jet on her ultimate. A is actually the wrong side for the defenders. I mean, my apologies. The attackers to attack, because as you can see, they have been stacking up onto A, and they're not going to let them rotate as well, because Vic and as well as Paradox have been holding up the fort. If they even move back from A, they are going to be getting caught. And all the 4 attackers are now stuck in A main, with 2 defenders holding up onto their rotation and 3 defenders holding up onto their entry. Jet does get detected, but he is going to be hiding inside the smoke even now.
Oh, it looks like a 2-pronged push from the defending team holding both sides wide with a high round to the Jet, and just like that, the attackers are dropping in numbers. Julius with another kill on the KO.
Enemy remaining.
Finds one on the Sova. There comes the flank, and just like that, the defending team were able to place the attackers in one position, and just like that, Suicide will be taking down Sick Flick. He is the only member remaining for NBD. 12 seconds on the clock. I think they will be able to go for the plan, and that's
What did I tell you?
Yeah, did we tell you guys? Like, I think it's like a trend in in these tournaments that is being hosted by Trade, where even if you have a save round, you do have the option, you do have the the possibility to win it, because
that
it
was
is how
very
it
well
happens.
played by the defenders actually, putting up
that is
Jet
true.
and the Chamber, stacking up both of them onto A side, and Paradox brings up the big weapons, and that is going to be the Odin, because I mean, I have no hate against Odin. I love the Odin. I really love playing the Odin. And the Odin in B main is actually a very good
You want
strat
to
that can be
play?
followed
Let's
anywhere,
play.
everywhere. And there comes Julius's operator that's going to be holding up onto tiles, and the Jet is going to be the first one who's going to be peeking it.
Oh, what a beautiful ultimate! That is going to be forcing Julius to leave that angle, but unfortunately, there comes the counter ability from the opponent Sova, and again, no one is going to be falling prey towards it. There are still all members of each team standing up. Will there be a first engagement between the Chamber and the Jet here? There might be an engagement. He goes for the white pick, but KO is going to be saving his ass, and yeah, just like that, Wild is going to be losing their head, and the defenders have lost one man. And just like that, Mr. Wick will be finding the kill on the Chamber, evening things up for the team. So it's a 4v4. What's going to happen in this particular round? The tempo has gone a little bit slow, which means that the attackers are going to be playing a little bit careful because they do know that they desperately need this round victory in order to get, maintain their position in the winner's bracket. There comes the spray, the vicious spray with the Odin, and Paradox won't be able to take any field with that. He's going for the wild spray, man, but unfortunately, no one is going to be harmed by the Soha. Will be going for the plan, and it's a post-plan situation, a 4v4, but unfortunately, the HP advantage is with the defending team because all of them are at full HP. But Yakio is going to be at a really low HP. Paradox with that spray back and forth, but unfortunately, he has not got anyone yet. Julius is going to be pushing with that operator. He's going to be taken down by Suicide, who finds two onto Julius and Mr. Wick, and just like that, the defenders have lost two men, which is going to be putting them into a dire situation. KO is going to get knocked down. He still has the ability to get revived, but unfortunately, he's going to be watched closely by the attacking team so that no such revive is going to be availed, and KO will be making sure that curtains go down. I mean, sorry, that was Suicide of the Omen of Suicide who's going to be ending things up for Paradox.
What went wrong that round is the person who should have pushed B main wasn't supposed to be the one with an operator. If somebody else had pushed on to Suicide at first, he had a higher chance of winning the gunfight. It was very unfortunate. And the spray that came in through Paradox, through the smoke, it almost caught the other Sova off guard. And he was the one with the spike. They almost won that round. Very unfortunate. As we move forward, it's going to be the 20th round of this game. And as we can read in the comments, people are hating on me for spoiling an anime. I don't really think Black Clover is even that much of a hype, guys. As we move on, there comes the spray on to Paradox by Jet and Chamber. Then the first kill. Chamber will be taken on Big as well. It's going to be a 3v5 situation already with Jest. And Suicide is going to be taking out Julius as well. It's a 2v5 situation. I'm not going to let Rocky talk about Black Clover till this round gets over. And it's going to be a 2v5 situation with both the defenders situated in A, while the plant will go down in B any second now.
Oh, I mean, this is the window for me to talk about Black Clover if you want to.
As we can see, the defender is slowly creeping up onto mid, and he's not going to be checking up on the player who's holding up onto mid. KO takes down onto while it's Chamber who's going to be taking down the last player of this round. That's going to be Sick Flick. And onto match point goes team NBD Bulls.
See, that's what you get for not letting me to speak. I mean, whatsoever. So NBD are like 1 point away from winning the first match, and could we see a possible comeback from EXE? They need to win 4 consecutive rounds in order to put it into an overtime match point. So let's see what's going to be happening. Just 1 point should be done, and NBD will be able to comfortably take this into their side. But let's see how things are going to be unfolding. They have to make sure that the attacking round is going to be proper, and Jet Chillchord are going to be finding kills for themselves. And Jet with the second one onto while Julius will be finding 2 of his own into Suicide, and so with his ability and Jet turns onto Julius, and it's all up to Sova who gets taken down by the Chamber. That was a desperate round by the defending team because they had to push back. They had to make sure that they find the momentum, they break the momentum for Team NBD, but unfortunately it fell hard. It fell hard onto their faces, and NBD will be able to clap this one, the first matchup, and sending EXE towards the losers bracket where they are going to be comfortably moving forward in the winners bracket.
Well played, Team NBD, and that is it for the first game. We request you to give us some more time while we wait for this, the second game to begin, and we're going to be back in less than 10 minutes, I guess. We're on schedule. It's just 8 o'clock. Please stay tuned.
Yeah. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys.
finally tired of all the standing by. Never said that I was perfect, but I'm willing to try. Let me show you what I'm made of. I am so much more than my mistakes. And I'm finally tired of all the standing by.
Never said that I was perfect, but I'm willing to try.
Let me show you what I'm made of. I am so much more than my mistakes.
I've been getting out of bed these past few days. Think it's fair to be proud about it. I've quit ordering from all those fast food chains. I'm feeling better, there's no doubt about it.
And my days are brighter, my shoulders are so much lighter. Just for a moment there, I thought that there was nothing more to life. I thought about it, wrote a couple songs about it. Just for a moment there, I lost myself. Mind if I be real for a minute? It's almost like everything I feel had a limit. It now gone past. Finding reasons to smile and to laugh, and whenever it's a bad day,
Music is my band-aid. Here the other day I turned off all the lights. Spent an hour with my memories, and then I realized it's not all black and white. Like I was colorblind but mentally, yeah.
now my days are brighter, just no longer feeling tired. I don't wear my PJs every day, cause I would rather be on site. I thought about it, wrote a couple songs about it. Just for a moment there, I lost myself. Music is my band.
The truth is a damn hard pill to swallow. I'm reaching out, but all I feel is hollow. I wanna make you work, but all I do is make you worse. The truth is a damn hard pill to swallow. Don't you wanna come on over? Don't you wanna work it out? Don't you wanna come on over? Don't you wanna work it out? Don't you wanna love me better, love me better, love me now? Don't you wanna fix our problems? Baby, I can show you how. Don't you wanna love me better, love me better, love me now? Don't you wanna love me better, love me better, love me now? Don't you wanna come on over? Don't you wanna work it out? Don't you wanna love me better, love me better, love me now? Don't you wanna fix our problems? Baby, I can show you how. Don't you wanna love me better, love me better, love me now? I've been watching you with dark eyes every night. Counting up your sins, I keep a list and checking it twice. I know where you've been, I smell the sin and you're looking nice. You can't bury me. You don't love a night. I'm still broken in the gutter. It's just me on my side. But I'll leave you with the shudder. With the shudder. I got ghosts you don't wanna know. I got ghosts you don't wanna grow. Trying to forget I'm in your head, shatter up your spine. Try not to choke, a funny joke when you say you're mine. Lost your control, think you're alone, I'm still in your mind. You can't bury me. You don't love a night. I'm still broken in the gutter. It's just me on my side. But I'll leave you with the shudder. With the shudder. I got ghosts you don't wanna know. I got ghosts you don't wanna grow.
Okay, alright. What's up, guys? Welcome back. This is the second match of today of Zen, the beta expedition being hosted by Trade Republic. And the second matchup is going to be again played between Team Sui and Cosmo 5. And the map is going to be Icebox, where the attacking half is going to be with Cosmo in the first half. So over to Nightwing for the agent selection between both these teams.
Yo, welcome back, everyone. And we already see what X got on the jet pick. Dominator is going to be picking up onto Sova. Sova is a very default pick in Icebox. We definitely do need that information. And for the Sentinel, it's going to be Chanakya onto the Chamber. So, the attackers, that is going to be Team Cosmo, is going to be playing with two duelists, one controller, one initiator, and one sentinel. On the other side, we still have Zong and Remeter confused on who's going to be playing the Sage. They're not really sure about that. So Zong is going to be switching up onto an initiator that is going to be the Sky. It is a very different lineup
your
that we're going to be
agent.
seeing on both sides. This is going to be very much fun to watch. And on attack is going to be Team Cosmo. On defense, it's Team C. Okay, as we keep moving forward, let's.
You had to make that one, didn't you? You had
Yes.
to.
Whenever Team C
Alright.
wins a round, I'm just going to be shouting out C. So watch out for that.
You reporting, I guess.
Yes.
Anyways, so unlike the previous match where we saw EXE and NBD Bulls going up with the same roster, with the same agent selection for both these teams, this is going to be a bit different. The Chamber is going to be the Chamber and Reina. Okay, Chamber, Reina, and Viper. My apologies on that one. 3 agents are similar, but they're going to be a Sky that is going to be involved in the defending team. Sky is one of the agents I love playing. I love to flash my own teammates. It's fun. It's fun to do that. But moving on. So this is going to be Icebox. So pretty debatable map. Like, you know, there is a lot of debate on whether the map is good or not. A lot of pro players like it, and the other half don't. And there is a lot of quarrels between people who really like and hate the map. It's going to be like a love and hate relationship whenever Icebox is involved. And what do you think about it, Icebox?
I think Icebox, on my opinion, is a very attacker-sided map. So that is the reason for the love-hate relationship. But you just, as always, it's just another game, just a fight for momentum. So let's see how this goes. And a player to watch out for is, I think, Slaxin and Vortex Guard. I've seen them play before, and I really love how they play.
Yeah, I mean, Vortex, I still remember he is really crisp with the headshots and he almost never misses. And yeah, he's really good with his aim. So he is one of the players to watch out for. And just like that, we are into the first round of the first half. And this pistol round is going to be crucial because the winning team will be able to afford to get guns on the second. There comes the engagement. The Viper will be going down and taken down by Vortex God. Terminator will be finding the kill on the ground, and just like that, defenders will be losing 3 men as Vortex find the second one onto Artemis. He's going to be
One
evading,
enemy
bombing
remaining.
and weaving, and Logan will be the one finding the kill onto Green Eater, and Chanakya will be closing things up for the defenders as the attacking team are going to be taking control of the first round.
It was a very quick round coming in from the attackers. They didn't even stop for a second. They were just going and guns blazing, and that's what they do, and that's how they won that round. So we can move forward. There comes the buys. So what do you think about this map being a completely attacker-sided map? What are your thoughts on that, Rocky?
I got the spike.
I'm pretty sure that it is going to be hurting bad because just one side of the faction is going to be benefiting from it. But I think it's a map and you have to come up with which ideas and strategies to deny that advantage. And maybe the defending team will be doing it, but Logan will be taking care of Sky, who was caught off guard. And just like that, it's a 4v4. The attackers have control of the map and Vortex will be going to the plant. Here comes the smoke. This is going to be denying. I mean, the plant is going to get denied. And just like that, there's going to be 2 men dropping in from both sides. And the numbers advantage is still with the attacking team, which is Cosmo 5. And yeah, let's see what's going to happen. It's a 3v2.
Last
They are still
player
going to be
standing.
positioning themselves into the B side. And Vortex will be finding another kill on to Dream Eater. The 3v1 all up to Artemis. But unfortunately, he's going to get taken down. And yeah, I mean, that's it. That sounds up to round. Cosmo 5 coming up on to another round victory, putting them up 2-0 against Team Sui.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I really want Team Sui to win at least few rounds so I can just go Sui. Okay, and as we move forward, it's going to be the gun round for the
Here, on my way.
defenders as well as the attackers. The attackers are not going to be backing out. They are going to be buying their vandals as well. That's going to be Logan and Chanakya who's going to be holding up onto the vandal. And there comes the very, very sly Chamber playing up on spawn because he is expecting a flank and he is going to be taking down someone who's going to be unexpecting of that.
Yeah, it is completely true, and we are going to be seeing an amazing take-up and a push-up in towards side A, and there comes the engagement. Vortex certainly takes up the kill onto Artemis. He's going to be going
enemy
to
remaining.
kill on a Dream Eater, and Vortex finds the second one. Logan finds one for himself, and it's all up to Alcatraz, who gets taken down by Vortex. Another flawless round. Yet another flawless round coming into the favor of Team Cosmo 5. Are they going to be steamrolling down Team Sui? I don't know. Team Sui seems to have like their momentum not yet picked up. But yeah, Vortex is, as we said, Vortex is punishing Team Sui as of now, and they have to make sure that the momentum of Cosmo 5 comes down and it doesn't build up, because or else it's gonna be really bad for them.
That is very unfortunate. Like, you can see that they are just pushing towards the side. They are not really thinking about anything other than just gunfights around here. It's the Chamber who's the only one who's playing anything close to something that involves his complete brain on it. And as you can see, Vortex takes the first one, and there goes the second Logan. And Chanakya, the Chamber who's holding on, is going to be taking one more, and Vortex with the second kill. And it's a 1v1 situation. Poor Xena is going to be taken down by Vortex as well.
Oh yeah, so the fifth round, 4 consecutive round victory for Team Cosmo 5. What do you think this map is going to be? Are we going to be seeing a 13-0 by Cosmo 5? Is that possible?
I won't really say that, yes.
Yeah, but yeah, I really wish that Sui will be able to find back the lost momentum, just like how EXE and NBD were able to find it back and back. But unfortunately, EXE came down because NBD were on top of the game in the previous matchup. But however, moving on to the fifth one, we are going to be seeing a side A push yet again coming in from Team Cosmo 5. Artemis is going to be revealed by the recon bull, and Vortex is going to be dashing into the side. Here comes the Viper wall, dissecting the base into half, and just like that, Chanakya will not be able to find the head, but he's going to be taken down by stacks, and Artemis goes down. The Reina is going to be slain, and it's going to be a 5v4. The attackers have the numbers advantage. The blind, unfortunately, is not going to be crashing anyone. He finds 2 heads there onto Alcatraz, and Chanakya with a kill on 3 meter. Logan gets a kill on the Stigma, and yet another flawless round coming into the favor of Cosmo 5. A 5-0. The first half 5-0. Very impressive. Cosmo 5 are playing this really, really nice, and 11-0 coming in for my man Vortex. God.
He is streamrolling his opponents. He's not stopping any second now. And I really love how he never misses a single shot. And I still think the defenders can at least pick up few rounds here and there when the attackers are going to be slacking. Because if they find slacks in slacking, that's going to be sad. Okay, anyways, we'll move forward. And there comes the dart. It's going to be the similar dart. It's going to be detecting people who are going to be pushing up onto the A side of the push-up, and the Reina, undetected, is going to be holding up onto a Spectre, and she's going to be taking Slaxon down.
Yeah, that's
Alcatraz already detected, is going to be taken down, and he actually takes down Chanakya. There is the round I was talking about, and Artemis with the second kill on Logan. The spike has dropped, and it's going to be a 2v5 situation. There comes the kill from Vortex Scott onto Artemis, and are we seeing any mid flank? No, they're not going to be. They're going to be holding up onto the spike, and there comes the second dart, and Alcatraz almost getting taken on by the darts, and there comes the spike withdrawal, and Alcatraz with the second kill onto Vortex Scott, and Alcatraz is going to be killed, and there is the drop, and Terminator, the one man who's going to be left behind with a 1v3 situation.
Oh, okay, he tried really bad, but yeah, here he goes. Team Sui were able to win this, but unfortunately, I think Cosmo 5 played it a bit, overconfidently, I should say, because had they been a little calculative, right, had they been pushing it slow, they would have able to take this round comfortably into their hands, because the opponents were on a save. But they had other plans. They wanted to go for it, but unfortunately, they got punished hard. And yeah, this was a necessary coming back round for Team Sui. They were able to break the momentum now, but I don't think that this is sufficient enough, because there is still a 4-point lead for Team.
Oh, what a shot coming into Logan!
He caught me there, but moving on towards sniping.
Yeah, and Slaxon takes down on to Xena. It's going to be a 3v4 situation with the attackers going for one more kill. And there is Sagma, who's going to be taking down the Odin player. There comes the Flash. The Flash is going to be denying the Chamber's peak. The Chamber is going to be picking up onto Reina. He's not going to be picking up onto the kill. It's a 2v2 situation. Not really on the favor of the defenders. They are both scattered outside mid and B main. Sagma needs to be picking up this kill onto the Reina, which is not going to be happening. It's a 1v2 situation with Slaxon slowly pushing up onto the Viper, and there comes the first kill for Alcatraz. Alcatraz throws the smoke up yet again. There's going to be Logan versus Alcatraz, and there comes the fake, and there is going to be the kill onto Alcatraz. I was expecting Logan to peek, and that he did.
that peak was necessary for Logan. And with a 3K for his round, that was pretty impressive for Team Cosmo 5. A 5-point solid lead coming into their favor. And we are going in towards the 8th round now. And yeah, Team Sui, they should be very calculative. They have to make sure that they play their cards right. There comes the Odin buy. Wow, that's crazy because off late I'm seeing a lot of Odins being bought up by a lot of teams because it's a part of the 3 Odins. Am I seeing this
now
right?
they're just going in all in. It's just going to be a lot of bullets. Close your ears, guys, because it's just going to be bullets. And there comes Vortex, the first kill onto Artemis. Storm getting detected, and Vortex is going to be pushing up onto him. There comes the kill for Logan.
Oh, what
exactly
a tap.
same kill again, 3 meters, and Logan is going to be killing one more. That's going to be Alcaraz, a 2v5 situation.
Remaining.
And Snaxon is going to be taking down Song.
No.
Sina and Sagma with the kill onto Logan. Sagma trying his level best
Spike
to
planted.
push his team onto this, and there is the Odin who's going to be holding up onto the op.
Oh, there was the Odin of Staxon too. I mean, multiple Odins, man. There is nothing you can do with an operate. But unfortunately, he tried his best, as he said. But yeah, Cosmo 5 coming out on top of it again. What a beautiful tap shots coming in from Logan. The same position kill. Like, how many kills will he be taking in that particular place? I don't know.
That was very good round coming in from the attackers. I don't really want to I don't know what to say. They're just going to be playing Odins. They're just going to be bulldozering whatever side they're going to be taking. So I can expect a continuous 4 more round victory that is going to come in from the attackers. I hope.
Yeah, if they have this momentum, if they carry forward this momentum, then it's gonna be for sure. That
no!
Then comes the Viper. Unfortunately, Alcatraz goes down to Vortex. He takes immediate control of the side. He goes for the push, but he gets taken out by Artemis. Chanakya will be shutting Sagma down. And there comes Artemis with another kill.
Oh my god!
And it's gonna be Terminator with the Odin kill and Chanakya securing the round, which almost seemed to be a round for Team Sui, but unfortunately, it's gonna be with Cosmo 5. Artemis, you really played that well, my dude, but unfortunately you had to go up against the likes of 3 Odin, and there is nothing much you can do about it.
It was a very good round. I am just feeling very sad for Artemis
right now. Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I feel really sad.
I don't really think the defenders can do anything against these, and they don't really have eco to counter this as well. Like few people going for half buys, and there comes a teleport from the chamber. He's going to be pushing back, and Artemis is going to be holding the same left close position. He might be taken out by Logan, and that is not going to be happening. And there comes Jet, who's going to be pushing up onto him. The Jet actually in a better position than the Reina. Already inside side 3 meters, going to be taken out. Flax is the 3v5 situation. Vortex already pushed up onto side in a very, very good position. Chanakya with 1, Vortex with 2. What a beautiful shot. And there comes the revive onto Alcaraz. It's going to be Artemis who's also going to be taken out. There's the 4th kill, maybe 1 more, and that's the ace for Vortex. He's not taking kill now. And maybe not, or maybe yes. Oh, there it is. Vortex got with the 5.
With
and
the 5,
maybe
man,
that-
Vortex gone.
I said I won't do this, but the ace deserves this, even though they're not card. See?
I mean, that is completely true. Vortex was literally steamrolling down the opponent team, which was sweet. But what a beautiful! I mean, I should say my kudos to Artemis, who is so single-handedly making sure that he is going to be punishing a few members of Cosmo 5 with his amazing shots. But unfortunately, he is not able to back it up because he is going up against the likes of Odin here. And yeah, just like that, I think this is going to be an all-in coming towards inside. I guess it's so. And Sagma with that kill on the Logan. Wow. With a Marshal, that is pretty impressive, man. So that's gonna be one attack down for the attacking team, and Vortex will be finding one onto 3 meter, but Zong will be getting the refrag. Chanakya with the kill onto Artemis. The top frag is
one enemy remaining.
With the kill onto Chanakya, getting the kill onto Saxon. This could be a game.
Yes!
This could be a round for
Yes!
Sui, and yes, it is. Yes, it is. And I think it is the time. It is that time for you, Nightwing, and yeah, Sui will be getting it. A 2-9 coming in. This is one more away. One round more away.
Last round in the half.
From the first half. So yeah, let's see what's gonna happen in the second half. If Team Sui will be able to turn things around, but I think Vortex Bar and his team are really at a really good momentum.
Thank you.
But let's see what's gonna happen.
I really think Cosmo is going to be taking this one in their bag. I really don't see a comeback from this point onwards. But to be honest, for the first time, I'm actually writing down a team, but I don't really want to do it. They still have another half. What a shot! Wow. And Vortex is going to be taking down 3 people climbing up onto tubes. There's going to be only one. Artemis is going to be taking down the guy who was trying to push into A side. It's a 3v5 situation. I think C heard me and they are going to be coming back any second now. Slaxin is going to be entering tubes. They are going to be detected because of the chamber's utility. It's a 3v5 situation with all 3 players situated in kitchen.
Yeah, that is completely true. I think Staxon will be getting the kill on the Subma, and just like that, the defenders have lost 1 of 3 minutes. It's a 3v4 now, but Staxon. Oh, it's. I think we have been pronouncing his name wrong. It's Laxon. Okay, never mind.
It is Slaxon.
So,
what did you think it was?
I was calling him Staxon the entire time. My man, I'm really sorry for mispronouncing the name. 1v2 as Sonic will be getting 2 kills. It's going to be 1v1. Yeah, and I think it's going to be an Odin versus Odin as Remeter is going to be getting his hand onto an Odin of his own that was lying on the ground, and Sonic will be making his
he got this time. Oh, good job! That's the C of the end of the first half. Let's keep moving forward. It's going to be the team Cosmo that's going to be defending us from now on, and C are going to be attacking.
Oh yeah, and I think it would have been comfortable enough for Cosmo 5 if they had played the last 2 rounds little bit calculatedly, but yeah, they just wanted to go in for the all-in aggression, and they just gave 2 rounds towards Team Sweep. But yeah, let's see in the defending half of them if Vortex Squad will be able to put that same pressure that he was able to successfully pull off in his attacking side. Yeah, and the round is going to begin, and what looks like
that
is going to be a side A.
Holy, there's going to be a complete push coming in from the defenders, and Logan's going for the first kill on Xena. There comes the second fight between Vortex and the rest of the attackers. They are going to be completely pushing the team off A side. They're not going to be letting them get any entry. There comes Alcatraz. He's going to be detected. The rotate is already in place, and Slaxon is going to be taking one down Vortex with one Artemis onto Logan, Sagma onto Slaxon, and there comes the shot, just landed. No! Terminator is going to be taking out 3 meters. It's a 1v3 situation. Very hard for Sagma to recover from this situation. He still has 125 HP, but he only has 3 bullets in his headhunter. Headhunter was a headhunter, and there is a person right behind you. Can you go and kill him? Sagma not. Oh, he's not going to be looking at him, and this is going to be very unfortunate. The one movement, he's going to be pushing back. Oh, Vortex God, what a shot through the wall. And that is the first round of this half that is going to be going for Team Cosmo 5.
Yeah, Cosmo 5 are just 3 rounds away from securing their place forward into the winners bracket, where I think they'll be going up against NBD if I'm correct. But yeah, let's see what's going to happen in this particular half. If Team Sui will be able to bring back the lost momentum, and if they are able to, they have to win like 7 consecutive rounds in order to even the gap, because 7-point lead, my man, it's going to be really difficult. You have to make sure that you don't make even one small mistake, and to capitalize on each and every small ones that the opponent team is going to be doing. Here comes the flash off Sky, here comes the take, and Slaxon will be getting a kill on the Slugma, and Logan will be finding 2 onto Artemis and onto Zong, and just like that, the attackers have suffered 3 men, and it's going to be a 2v5. The Viper wall goes down. Vortex will be taken down by Alcatraz, unfortunately, but it's still 4 men remaining as Logan will be finding the 3rd kill for himself, and Terminator will be ending things up for Alcatraz and putting up 1 more point into the favor of Team Cosmo 5.
As we move forward to the 15th round, we can clearly see that this has been a very aggressive game that has been played by Cosmo 5. They have not stopped pressing Shift W, and they've just been moving forward. They haven't walked the whole game. They've just been rushing towards the players, and the vile effort of the attackers to buy a gun on the previous round is going to be in vain. And here comes Low-Wise again, and there comes a shot from Sagma, which is not going to be landing, and Chanakya is actually trying. Oh, nice shot from Dreameater. Dreameater is also going to be taking a hit onto his head. It's still a 5v5 situation. Artemis trying to get a pick onto Logan. Logan with the Vandal, not letting anybody enter inside the site. And Logan with the first kill onto Zong, and there comes the peak. And Logan is going to be pushing out of A side with his flashes. And I don't think this is easy for the attackers anytime. And there comes the kill for Logan. Logan's going to be taken out by Alcus. Alcus strikes for the spray transfer, but
down A.
Terminator is going to be the one who's going to be winning that fight. And Terminator slowly peeking up onto 3 meter, but is going to be taken out by Sakma, who is already set up on ramps. He's going to be taken out any second now by 2 people who are going to be holding up onto his flag. That's Chanakya onto Sakma. That's a chamber on chamber. And 3 meter, the last person. Oh, he was trying for 1 tap. He's going to be missing that. And there comes Flax with the kill onto 3 meter. That's the end of round 15. Maybe round 16 will be the last of this game. Let's see what happens.
Match point.
Yeah, Cosmo 5 is at a match point advantage, which means that they just need to win one particular round to win their spot in and to move forward in the winners bracket. But if you are Team 3, you still have an opportunity even if you lose, because as we said already, it's a double elimination, so which means that you're going to be pushed into the lower bracket, but still you have an opportunity to come back into the tournament. But yeah, let's see how things are gonna unfold. Comeback from this position is gonna be really difficult, and the possibilities for it is also really minor for Team 3. But yeah, let's just hope that this game is gonna be going forward in a really good manner. And Alcatraz is gonna be going forward with the information on towards the mid. There is Vertex God and the Chamber who's gonna be pushing their way on towards mid. Chanakya finding 2 onto Artemis and Alcatraz. Just like that, the attackers have lost them. Here comes the flash by Zong, and Dream will be fighting on the Vertex God goes down. Zong will be getting another kill on the Terminator. Slaxing the one on the Zong, and just like
Last
that,
player standing.
Oh,
that's curtains down for
Defenders
Team
win.
Sui. Unfortunately, what a beautiful game it was. A pretty quick one for Team Cosmo 5, and they were able to comfortably take this one into their favor. And,
yeah, well played by Cosmic 5. Unfortunate for Team C. So that's it for the game. We'll meet you guys soon. Or should I say, I'll see you guys soon. And that's it for the stream. That's
too
for
much
this game. We'll see you guys soon.
in this
Yeah,
stream for
that's
you,
the
man.
end
So
of for the stream. I'll see you guys later.
Alright, guys, catch you.
I got goals you don't wanna know.
How could you ever love me? You don't even see me. I'm hanging around, wasting time, hoping that you drop by. And I don't pretend to know what you want. I don't even know where to start, but I'm willing to try. Even if you push me under, it's only gonna make me stronger. It's only gonna feed my hunger. Say the words, say the words. Even if the tide stops turning, even if the world keeps burning, nothing's gonna stop this feeling. Say the words, say the words. Watching the flames burn higher, setting my world on fire. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, risking it all on you. And I don't pretend to know how you feel. Either you won't or you will, but I'll give it a try. Even if you're too blind to see, and even if you look right through me, I never thought it would be easy. Say the words, say the words. Even if the world stops breathing and every beating heart stops beating, nothing's gonna stop this feeling. Just say the words, say the words.
No, it's not a Benz, it's a starship. But to leave a dent in the galaxy, echo through the hills and the valleys, I'll forever walk with heat. Style is so current till it's shocking. Been around the end so you can't miss me. No, you're not to guess who the Don is. Have to make a mark in deepest darkest. Turn it up. Hold up. Me don't tell them I no long talk. Hold up. Me don't tell them I no long talk. Yeah. So we do it, you know. Action over words, you understand? Place and lift up like forklift when the young gargan walking. Nah, miss when me aim for the target. Problems, no, you don't want it. Make money, make moves, left carnage. Without a warning, still out performing. Action, me I deal with charging. Me don't tell them I no long talking. Style is so current till it's shocking. Been around the end so you can't miss me. No, you're not to guess who the Don is. Have to make a mark in deep, cause talk is. Me don't tell them I no long talking. Me don't tell them I no long talking. Me don't tell them I no long talking. Hold up. Me don't tell them I no long talk. Talk, 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 talk. Hold up. Talk, 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 talk. Me don't tell them I no long talk. It's a starship.
One look, the heat is rising, and I've been cold for so long. One touch and we're igniting, setting fire to it all. You know these flames ain't going out. This building is crumbling to the ground. Don't think that we can stop it now, 'cause baby our love is gonna burn down. You know these flames ain't going out. This building is crumbling to the ground. Don't think I wanna stop it now, 'cause baby our love is gonna burn it down. One spark, I feel lightning blazing up through the darkest nights. Hold your breath, babe, the smoke is burning. But kiss me out and we'll be alright. You know these flames ain't going out. This building is crumbling to the ground. Don't think that we can stop it now, 'cause baby our love is gonna burn down. You know these flames ain't going out. This building is crumbling to the ground. Don't think I wanna stop it now, 'cause baby our love is gonna burn it down. feelings. It's like I can't walk on the ceiling. Oh yeah, got me dreaming, dreaming in colors I never dreamed. Oh yeah, I let you in deeper than I let anyone else before. Filling up with my broken pieces, took 'em all and made 'em yours. Didn't know what my heartbeat needed. Skipping out, no I can't keep score. When I lose my breath, boy, you got me breathing. Oh, every little thing you do, every time you hold me, take me higher, higher. Every little thing you do, every time you hold me, take me higher, higher. Oh. Magic. No, I'm never letting go. Now that I have it with you. When you kiss me, it's like the stars fall out the sky onto my heart to cover up what I don't wanna show. I let you in deeper than I let anyone else before. Filling up with my broken pieces, took 'em all and made 'em yours. Didn't know what my heartbeat needed. Skipping out, no I can't keep score. When I lose my breath, boy, you got me breathing. Oh, every little thing you do, every time you hold me, take me higher, higher. Every little thing you do,
working, I'ma burn them. Burn them, I'ma murk them. If they playing with this fire, I'ma burn them. Murder, it's a murder. Disrespect us, I'ma spark it, I'ma burn them. And I'll be searching, I'll be lurking, I'ma hurt them. And all these bridges that I'm building, I'ma burn them. Burn them, burn them. All this money I be making, I'ma burn them. Burn them. Smoke it up. I'ma serve them, spinning on a block with a mop, I disturb them. I never killed a nigga, but I'm ready to spit a hollow right on a person. And the curse, I'm about to merge on a nigga's turf. I'ma let a nigga burn, burn, let him burn. And these niggas better learn when I pull up, I'ma burst. Make a nigga see stars spinning, leave him on a curb. Burn him, burn him. All this money I be making, I'ma burn him. Burn him.
miss the family I used to have. I feel like everything's so different now. Sitting by the fire as we'd watch the flames burn out. I miss the days I wasn't afraid. Now I always have my guard up, hands on my face. I learned to cope with the pain. I know that people think I'm trying to get attention, but in reality I'm trying to send a message. I know there's kids out there that are going through the same thing, and if you're one of them, I hope to help your suffering. Just know it will get better, and these feelings do not stay the same. No, they don't stay the same. I don't wanna make you feel bad, but you kinda ruined my life. You hurt me and ruined my life, and I don't wanna make you feel bad, but you kinda ruined my life. You hurt me and ruined my life. You hurt me and ruined my life. Oh. You hurt me and ruined my life. I lost a couple friends on my way up. I took a couple L's, but that's just normal talk. I popped a couple pills, but they don't do much. And now I take Prozac in the morning with some other stuff. But why did I get into this? I feel like this is all a dream. But when I wake up, look around, this isn't even make-believe. So I sit in the corner thinking back to all the memories. I grew up with these fake beliefs, by the time I find a remedy. I don't wanna make you feel bad, but you kinda ruined my life. You hurt me and ruined my life, and I don't wanna make you feel bad, but you kinda ruined my life. You hurt me and ruined my life. You hurt me and ruined my life. Yeah. Oh, you hurt me. Oh, you hurt me. You hurt me and ruined my You hurt me and ruined my life.
We only get one life. We only get one life. We only get one life. We only get one life. We only get one life. Let's live it up. We only get one life. We only get one life like this. We only get one life. We only get one life like this. Let's live it up. Let's live it up. night like this. Let's live it up. Clap your hands.
I found a picture we took many years ago, when I said to you we would never grow old. Messages I've saved that I never send, cause I don't know you, but I used to back then. I remember that I was drunk out my mind when we kissed for the first time. In the back of your car we passed out counting stars. Promised all these years we'd pack our things and disappear. I never thought I would see you here after all this time.
Found yourself a way out of this small town. Got a place at school you didn't hang around. Every day you're far away, these streets don't feel the same. Everywhere is painted with your name. I remember that I was drunk out my mind when we kissed for the first time. In the back of your car we passed out counting stars. Promised all these years we'd pack our things and disappear. I never thought I would see you here after all this time. I remember that I was drunk out my mind when we kissed for the first time. In the back of your car we passed out counting stars. Promised all these years we'd pack our things and disappear. I never thought I would see you here. Try to replace you with somebody out there.
If I didn't chase you, would you even care?
And if I lost my mind, would you come around? I will keep you safe and sound after all this time.
Bittersweet and I'm walking slow. Sensitive, feel the afterglow. Looking for things that I can't control. Fear from my past cause it always shows. Do I wanna try? Can I let it go? Running from the past, wanting to be sure. Chaos in my mind, constant deja vu. But every time it comes back to you. Whoa, I'm still falling. Whoa, but it tastes bittersweet. Whoa, I keep on falling. Whoa, I like the taste of it. Blacking out, afraid just fading day by day. I'm reaching out for someone who can take away the pain I feel, the things I haven't done at all. I've lost my way, still falling. Whoa, but it tastes bittersweet. Whoa, I keep on falling. Whoa, I like the taste of it. Whoa, I'm still falling. Whoa, but it tastes bittersweet. Whoa, I keep on falling. Whoa, I like the taste of it. I'm still falling. Whoa, but it tastes bittersweet. Whoa, I keep on falling. Whoa, I like the taste of it. Into pieces I fall. When I collect myself, you better run like hell. Stuck in the flames of my soul. And when I'm out of my cell, you better pray for help. Welcome to my evolution. Leveling up, leveling up. Welcome to my evolution. Leveling up, leveling up. Chosen, I follow the call. My soul is breaking free. You awaken me. Stolen my time to move on, but now I can see seizing destiny. Welcome to my evolution. Leveling up, leveling up. Welcome to my evolution. Leveling up, leveling up. Switch. My evolution.
Day breaks and I'm burned by the morning light. I make the same mistake more than twice. Same song, but brand new dance. I wear out my third second chance. You take my breath and I can't get it back. Might be time for me to face the facts. The best me is with you, but I know I got a lot to prove. They think we're too damaged to fix, but we're just working through a little rust. They like to say we're just young, but I know we won't give this up. Sometimes I lose my mind, and some days it's hard to find the reason why you stay by my side. You
Welcome back, guys. Rocky's going to be introing both the teams, and I'm going to be taking up on the role of talking about the agents. And as we move forward, the third game for today is going to be played between Team Terminal and Team One Shot.
Oh yeah, I mean, this is going to be an interesting matchup that is going to be played in Bind between Team Terminal and Team One Shot. And Bind is a really interesting map. Come to think of it, because you can use the teleporter to confuse your opponents, and there is a lot of play that you can utilize with the teleporter, and you can play a lot of confusing games. You can play with the minds of your opponents, and that's going to be a very vital point. With respect to Bind, one of the I would say one of the best maps that Valorant has to offer. And yeah, the agent selection is going to be pretty much standard here. And moving on towards Nightwing for the agent selection, I want to let you compare between what these teams pick and what are the necessity picks
I
for a
would
map
call
like
this
Bind.
standard. We have a Yoru pick coming up. It's going to be very interesting to watch Void play on Yoru. And we do have double duelist on the side of attackers with one
Select
smoke,
your
one
agent.
initiator, and one sentinel. On the other hand, we can see there's going to be only one duelist, an initiator, and two controllers. I'm pretty confused about their strategy. Maybe they have something planned out, double smoke. I don't know. This is going to be very interesting, a very interesting lineup that has popped up. And they do also have information that is going to be coming in through Midnight's Sky. As we move forward, we're going to be having the first round. On attack is Team One Shot, and on defense is Team Terminal.
Yeah, I mean, both of these teams have a common agents that is that's going to be with the Brimstone and the Race. So let's see how they are going to be utilizing it. And yeah, as we said, we are underway towards the first round, and the previous match ended up pretty quickly as Cosmo 5 put the curtains down for Team 3 with a 13-3 victory there on I think it was Icebox. Yeah, it was Icebox, and yeah, that was a pretty wild match where we could see a lot of Odin being brought up. Is it going to be the same in this matchup? Are we going to be seeing a lot of Odins too, or otherwise we're going to be seeing a lot of communication and calculated plays coming in from both of these teams? And yeah, I think it is going to be pretty vital in a map like Bind, because as I said, there is a lot of plays that you can pull off. And what do you think, Nightwing? Do you call Bind an attacker-sided or a defender-sided?
We can't really say. I really love Bind in general. It's very fun attacking, and also you have to think a lot about rotation in defense as well. And as we move forward, that's the first round we are going to be looking at. It is going to be a split push from the attackers already. These teams playing split already in the first round tells me that they are very serious about every single round they play. So for the first kill, that's going to be on to IDGF. That's the Brim.
Yeah, I mean, Brim goes down. What a wonderful kill coming in from Void. And there goes the plan. Black Infinity will be kind of getting the kill onto Urbana. And Void will be getting the one out of Phoenix. And just like that, the defending team has lost 3 men. And it's going to be a 5v3 post-plan situation coming into the favor of Team One Shot. And yeah, let's see how they're going to be utilizing it. Radical with the kill onto Void. It's a little bit easy. But Glad will be setting things up for Radical. And Sandy takes the kill onto Midnight, making sure that the attacking team, which is Team One Shot, will be getting the first round victory on the map Bind against Terminal Esports. What a beautiful round it was. And just like that, we are going to be seeing an economy advantage falling into the hands of Team 1, which means that they are going to be like, you know, a bit in a little bit to a comfortable situation moving on towards the second round, which is highly, you know, recommended for any team to start up their initial momentum. But yeah, let's see what's going to happen. Anything can go, and even a save round can be won by the opponent team. As we said, it is like a motto of Trade Esports tournaments here that we are witnessing in the past 2 expeditions.
Yes, and as we move forward, it's going to be a complete A-shot push with all the defenders actually pushing out of shower. This can be very, very productive for the defenders because they are all going to be coming in from shower, and that's going to be 3 people picking up on Race. Race takes 1, Race takes 2, Race takes 3, and that's 3 kills for Vlad, and Vlad is going to be throwing up his nade, and he is going to be supported by Ginny. Ginny is going to be 1. I really think it was all going well. You know where it all started falling apart? When the person took a TP from B long towards A shower. Why would he do that? Why would he give them an indication that there are people going to be coming in? That's when Race, that's Vlad, who actually got determined to turn around and peek through it. And Vlad, what a spray coming in from him with getting 3 people in 1 spray.
I mean, what a beautiful play coming in from the Rays of the attacking team. Well, very well executed. The kills were very crucial and it came up almost instantaneously. Beautifully executed there. And just like that, 2-point lead coming into the favor of the attacking team, which is Team One Shot. And yeah, moving on towards the third one. Let's see. Both the teams are going to be having the economy to afford guns, but yeah, the attackers are going to be still sticking on towards their the specters that they bought up in the previous round. So let's see which side is going to be having the favor of the round 3. It looks like a B side initiative being undertaken by the attacking team. It's going to be a bit slow, unlike the previous one. Vlad is going to be positioning himself inside the Viper smoke. He's going to get affected by the DK, but there comes the armor back for him. Here comes the smoke, and he's going to be an executing towards the side. Vlad is going to be flying towards the side, and he takes one down, but he always already did the damage. Midnight getting one on the Black Infinity, and the Brimstone will be finding 2 kills on the Ginny and Vlad. What a beautiful round coming in for Terminal Esports, and that is the first round victory for them in this up. And yeah, that is pretty good. But however, Team One Shot will be still having that eco advantage on towards their side, which means that they will be able to get their hands into the Vandals and moving on towards the 4th round. Will they be able to get the momentum going forward, or will Team Terminal Esports break even score and push back from that?
So I think how many ever rounds you get in attack in the early will decide on to the momentum push in the latter. So we can see it's going to be a B-side push yet again with nobody actually lurking. And we see 3 people holding about A. That's just 2 people on B-side who are going to be holding about the long. And if Vlad is able to get one pick onto the stage, it's going to be an easy entry for them. There's going to be multiple flanks coming in from the defenders. It's going to be the Sky and the Rays who are slowly flanking up from caves, which is going to be very, very crucial. Sandy getting the first kill onto Radical, and that is the site entry for them. And there comes Yorio, who's going to be taken down by Obenoy, and Obenoy is actually in a very good position. Black Infinity on the kill onto Brim. That is the last 2 people alive are the flankers.
Yeah, that is completely true. Phoenix find one on the Jenny. It's a 3v3, but it is a post-plan situation, mind you. So the defenders will have to take control of the side ASAP and go for the defuse. Phoenix is going to be pushing it. He's going to be swinging in hard from A long. And as he goes for the reload, Black goes for the pick and he takes it. Here comes the engagement. Black coming out on top of it. Obenoy goes down. Midnight will be getting 1 kill of his own, but Sandy through the wall will be getting Midnight. And the 4th round will be falling into the hands of Team 1. And yeah, just like that. It is a 2-point lead that has been taken into the favor of Team One Shot here, and it seems that both of these teams have proven to have good aim and good skill execution. But let's see who. I mean, as Nightwing correctly said, it is the initial few rounds that is going to be impacting more on towards the momentum push. But yeah, as of now, it looks like Team One Shot has the momentum into their favor. But will Terminal Esports will be able to break it? Let's see.
Yeah, that was a very good round. They weren't able to retake the positioning off for post plant was perfect. They knew there were 2 defenders that were flanking, and there comes the attack, and there goes Obenoy. Obenoy was trying to get a kill, a very sneaky kill, but he was the one which was counterproductive for himself. There are 4 people who's going to be staying up on A shot, and there comes Black Infinity with the aggressive push onto A shot. They are going to be getting control of lamps. It's just one person in U-Haul with a pistol that's going to be taken down in any second. And as they were stopping, Black Infinity takes kill onto the Brim, and that is going to be the plan down for the attackers.
Yeah, the plan goes down and it's a 5v3 situation, and Black Infinity is going to be punishing the opponent team so hard at as Humanity goes down. It's all up to the Sky and the Rays of the defending team to take this back under control and to go back for the defuse. But the judge in his hand will Phoenix be able to do that. But unfortunately, they're going to be taken down. The duo who's going to be holding Team Hall for Team One Shot will be coming out on top of it and making sure it's going to be a flawless victory for Team One Shot here. And yeah, it's a 3-point lead, as we were saying. The momentum slowly shifting towards the side of Team One Shot here. And yeah, let's see. Anything could happen in a first-person shooter, and compared to first-person shooter like Valorant, like it's totally we can expect anything to happen.
Very true, but we need Phoenix to step up any second now, because he is their only duelist, and the initiator can get him a flash through it, but he needs to step up right now. He needs to drop on those frags. I know, as I already said, this is a neutral map, but we can't really have them have a huge advantage. There comes the first kill. As I was talking, Phoenix goes for the first one. Maybe the second one, maybe he misses. There comes the nade that's going to be pushing up back. Sandy's going to be stuck in a corner, and there comes the wall, and the wall is going to be saving Stoa.
Yeah, that is completely true. Very well opened by Phoenix with a kill on towards the chamber. So just like that, the attackers have lost one win. So the push is gonna be stalled. Void is gonna be inside Hookah and he deploys his Intra. So let's see if he's gonna get baited. But unfortunately,
Spike
Obanoy is
down
gonna be
B.
getting the kill on the Genie. So just like that, the attackers have lost so many when Radical finds one out of Black. It's a 2v5. Void is finding one of Midnight. It's a 2v4. But still, the attackers have their numbers disadvantage on their side. Let's see what's gonna happen. Phoenix will be getting his hand on towards it. Sandy, what a beautiful shot on the Phoenix finds his head. Yoru's had a really low HP, I should say. But they still have an opportunity to go for the post plant here as
Spike
Void is going to
planted.
be sticking it. It's going to be a 2v3.
One enemy remaining.
Oh,
Here comes the kill
Benoit.
for Obanoid. 3k for his team, and Team Terminal will be taking this round into their hands with a successful post plant defuse. And yeah, it's all credits to Obanoid.
And there goes the revive for the economy, and he's going to be picking up a gun as well. And as we move forward to the 7th round, it's 2-4 in the favor of Team One Shot.
Yeah, 4-2 in a map like Bind. I mean, it's going to be going close, a little bit neck to neck, I suppose, because both of these teams are able to win back-to-back rounds. I wouldn't say back-to-back exactly, but yeah, they're able to bring back momentum, the momentum which is being transferred from one team to another. But yeah, let's see what's going to happen.
I don't think Void was really sure that there was another player sitting inside B side last round. He went for the plant yet again in the same place, and we are going to be seeing the ultimate off chamber being popped up by Black Infinity, and it's going to be a B side push except for the chamber who's going to be lucky. And there comes the operator who's almost taken down. There comes the nade that is going to be denying the entry for the attackers at least for like few more minutes. And there comes the ultimate. Ultimate Sandy takes Phoenix down. That's the offer, and that is the only duelist who's going to be denying. And there comes the popped ultimate off Sky, which is going to be hitting Blad. Blad is actually getting hit by multiple stock darts, and Obanoy is going to be the one who's going to be taking on Midnight onto the kill, onto what is a 3v4 situation for the attackers. Not looking very good. There's the flash, and very beautifully hit by Sandy after turning away from the flash. Obanoy taken down, and there goes the Sage with a very unlucky timing where the smoke goes off and Radical is also taken down. There comes a shot onto the brim, which is not connecting, and there comes a shot from Black Infinity. It's a 1v3 situation. Sky really can't do much at this situation with the attackers completely playing post plant.
I mean, there is two people of the attacking team with full HP, but unfortunately, Black Infinity brings the curtain down for the defending team, as Team One Shot will be pushing their luck a little bit towards the victory. So a beautiful round, and timeout has been called by Obanoy. So we're going to be having a timeout strategy, maybe a pause where the defending team Terminal wants to think about how things are happening. Maybe they want to switch things up between which agents are going to be holding which side, or how to stop the aggression. But I should say Obanoy has been playing a really good part of anchor, because he is able to deny at least one or two agents who are taking side control. But yes, he goes down, but he is able to bring that initial momentum into the table. But unfortunately, Team One Shot are immediately able to bounce back from that. But yeah, Obanoy has been proven to be a really good defender for his team. But let's see if he is able to bring an impact towards Team Terminal Esports victory tonight.
And moving forward, Rocky will be taking up the next round alone, because I will have to go for a short break. I'm not really feeling well. I'll be right back. Sorry, guys. See you, Rocky.
Yeah, that is completely fine. It's not a problem. So the timeout is being called. As we could see the scoreboard, we could see Black Infinity is going to be top fragging for his team. Really well played by the chamber there. Really good utility usage there, I should say. And the abilities have also been a part of his play, and it has been paid off really well, I should say. And yeah, this is the 8th round, and we are 10 seconds into it. And let's see what's going to happen. There are going to be multiple ultimates that are going to be available for both of these teams. And if the attacking team is going to be able to utilize it properly, then it means that they're going to be going into a post plant comfortably. Plan will be getting the opening shot on, and he takes him down. Ginny with 2 kills onto Phoenix and on towards Radical. Obanoy will be getting that wall bank kill onto Sandy. Just like that, it's a 2v4. The attackers have the negative advantage on the side. Midnight will be going for the information on towards Showers, but unfortunately, the attacking team have completely scurried back towards side B, and it's going to be a plan successfully, because there is no defenders available on side B, because they are all on towards A. So yeah, the Yoru is going to be taken down by Obanoy in a second, and yes, he goes down. It's going to be a 2v3, a post plan situation. It's all up to Obanoy and his team and his teammate Sky. So let's see if they're able to turn things over, go up against the likes of the 3 members of Team One Shot, and go forward to the defuse. It's going pretty close, I should say. They're going up towards ruins, and yeah, I mean, I'm caves. My apologies on that one. And they seem to be moving pretty slowly because I'm not sure what they think about. They don't have much time. They have to take side control ASAP, and they have to go for the kills. But I think as of now, there is not any more possibilities for that to happen because we are closing down towards the countdown for the future to go, and they're just going to be waiting for exit frags. Well played by team one shot here, and they have to make sure that they don't give any exit frags towards the defending team because they lose their gun and ultimately their economy. And as I could, will they go down midnight? Will be getting that exit frag onto Black Infinity. But however, team one shot will be taking that round into their favor, putting them in an advantageous 4-point lead up against Team Terminal Esports.
Completely apologize for missing out the last round. Can you please fill me up on it, Rocky?
Yeah, I mean, it was a complete bamboozle that that team one shot had taken because they initiated on A, and then almost instantaneously 3 members from the attacking side went to B and went for the close plan when it was just 2 of the defenders holding A. But yeah, Obenoid tried it, but unfortunately, I think they didn't have the time enough to go for the retake, and they had to wait for exit frag. He got one, but unfortunately, that round was not falling into their hands. Moving on towards the 8th round and passing the mic over to Nightwing.
Yeah, as we can see, it's going to be a complete A-side push. Yoru already inside the side, and the Brim is completely unknown of this Yoru's entry, and Yoru's going to be holding up that spot until the plant is going to go down because he is waiting for the Brim to push up, and the Brim's ult is going to be popping out, and the Sova might die because of this, but the plant did go down, and Void goes for the refrag, and Team Radical goes onto the kill onto Infinity, but immediate refrag by plant, and then it's a 3v3 situation post-plant. And as we're talking about this, we can also see Obenoid actually has the ult in his hand. He can go for it after getting up 1 kill. And there comes the kill from Void 1, and Void goes down, and Blad goes for the 3rd. And Blad has been playing the perfect role of a duelist, getting the first kill and also finishing it up in post-blood.
Yeah, he has been finishing up in style, I should say, and pretty good execution by Team One Shot. Obenoid, I should say, he's really trying hard for his team right there, but unfortunately, Terminal Esports don't have that momentum. They have to find back the momentum that they lost to Team One Shot here. They have to sit back and then think about what should happen in the next few rounds because we are just like 3 rounds away from the first half, and the team which comes out of the most points is going to be taking the advantageous position out of it.
There comes a nade from Phoenix, and Phoenix is going to be hitting some shots onto Blood, while Phoenix is going to be holding up that shotgun. It's going to be very, very important for them to get the first pick. And there comes the first pick. Phoenix going on to Black Infinity, and Blood is proceeding on Phoenix immediately. It doesn't really affect much, and there comes a kill from Midnight onto Void. Void was very, very ambitious there, which was not going to work any time of the day. That was very unfortunate for Void, and the attackers are down 1 man.
Yeah, the attackers have suffered 2 losses here, and the defending team have lost their race. But however, there is still 1 minute on the clock. There is still quite a lot of potential plays that the attackers can, execute and go for a successful close plan. But with Midnight's flashes, it is going to be a little bit difficult to take control of the site. Sandy gets flashed, but however, he is out of danger. He's out of harm's way, I should say. 48 seconds remaining, and the attackers must think about which side to execute, and they have to take control no matter what. Vlad is going to be opening things up. He is hoping to take 1 pick so that his teammates can follow him towards the side and go for the plan. He'll be getting 1, he'll be getting 2, he gets 2. Vlad, what a beautiful play, my man, with a 3k, and Obenoid gets closed down, which means that the plan will be successfully going down. However, the defending team has a Brim and a stage in their favor, but I don't think they won't be able to do much because Vlad has the rocket launcher in his hand. We'll be finding the 4th one. Will this be an ace for Vlad if he gets the Brim? Brim is going to be coming from the other end of Labs, and he's going to be met by he's going to steal the ace away from Vlad, but the round win is necessary on the whole, and yeah, that's what they went for. And Team One Shot are at a 6-point lead in the first half in their map against Terminal Esports.
That's very true. Well played from Vlad for the patience he held on to while killing both Sky and Obenoid. And the ult, I won't say it went to waste. He just secured the round because he was on low HP. Well played from Vlad on that one. Though Sandy had stolen his ace, it was the round that was important, as Rocky already mentioned. As you can see, it's going to be a complete A-side take, and with the Yoru being the only person again going to push Shaun.
And he almost goes down for the nade. He's at 1 HP, my man. Like literally 1 HP. Just a little bit of a bullet impact could, like, bring his health down. What a beautiful nade coming in from the opponent base. Bringing him down to 1 HP is like very crucial because they don't have a healer in their team, do they? No, they don't. Which means that he won't be able to get his health back up. So they do have the HP disadvantage on towards their side. Now by moving on, will Team One Shot will be able to get the control off towards their side as they have been doing for the previous matchup. There comes the ultimate from Sky, but unfortunately won't be doing up much damage. And Vlad is going to be going into the aggressive push on towards the side. What a beautiful satchel step. Vlad will be getting the kill on a Radical with the 2 kill out of Jenny and Void. What a beautiful shot by Radical there. And that is going to be taking 2 of the attackers down. And it goes for the 3rd kill onto Black Infinity, who pushes up A long. And this is going to be really bad as the attackers have pinched now. And Vlad gets taken down after he gets killed on the Phoenix. And it's all up to the Sova, who is Sandy, to clutch things up. He is going up against the 1v3. The defenders had them pinched. The attackers didn't have much to do. Unfortunately, Sandy with 1 HP, he has to go up against the likes of 3 defenders who are at full HP.
It's going to be pretty impossible to do this, and they have the information as well. There comes the shot. Oh my god, Radical actually misses the shot and he's going to be taken out. There comes the second shot on the Brim. Brim is not going to be able to land his shots as well. And there comes the Obinai is actually not going to be picking it up. It's going to be IDGAF. And that's the operator.
I would have lost my mind if the Sova was able to clutch that with 1 HP. That would have been a really amazing feat. But yeah, he tried his best. Radical unfortunately missed his shot after landing 3 crispy shots with the operator. That was very crucial for the defending team to break the initial momentum that the attackers seem to have. This is the last round of the first half here, and Terminal Esports with the previous round victory seem to show that they do have the momentum into their hands. They will be able to bring it back, but let's see how things goes.
I really think if Terminal wins this round, they have a huge advantage rather than how much they were missing. And what a shot coming in from Black Infinity, and he just wastes his bullets in excitement. And Void is going to be taking on Phoenix as well. It's a 3v4 fight situation. As I was just talking, it is not happening, and it's going to be just Obinai holding up onto A side all alone while waiting for a pick in Cubby. The Brim slowly pushing back up onto CT. He's going to try and help Obinai. The shotgun player Midnight is going to be holding up close to B long, and there comes a flash, and there he tries to peek it, but he's not going to get it, and there is the rotation that's coming up.
Yeah, there goes the plan. Sandy will be going for the plan. Void will be getting the kill onto Obinai, and just like that, it's a 5v2. Will this be another flawless round coming in towards the favor of Team One Shot? Let's see. There goes the kill for Brim, for Vlad, and that means that the I apologize for that one. There's not going to be any flawless round coming in for Team One Shot in this particular matchup. But Black Infinity with the kill onto the Brim, and Void ending things up with 3 kills. That sums up the first half of the game. It's a 9-3. Do you think the curse is going to work?
Not only that, Vlad has gone for 18 and 5 with Black Infinity supporting him on 11 and 7. It's actually crazy that Vlad was able to completely use his role as a duelist to get them entries on both attack and defense.
Oh yeah, that is completely true right there, my man. And we're going on towards the second half. Fastest score is 9-3. Team One Shot is leading with a 6-point lead. I'm not pretty sure if the 9-3 curse is going to be working up against their favor, but they seem to have built up a really good momentum in the first half. But let's see, now it's going to be all switched up. They are all going to be on level grounds with the pistols on the first round of the second half. So whoever wins this particular round will be having the decisive advantage moving on towards the next one. And just like that, we're going to be seeing multiple flashes being popped up. But Sky is going to be suffering from a really bad flash while be getting a kill on the Phoenix and quickly teleports back in towards safety. So the attackers have lost their one of the duelists. I think the only duelist that they have. And that's going to be pretty bad because taking side control is going to be a little bit of a problem for them moving forward.
And as we can see, it is going to be played pretty slow while the defenders are going to be holding 2 and 3 on A and B side. They really think that there is going to be a B rotate coming in, but it is not going to be happening any second now because the A entry is being heard by Vlad. Vlad has given the information. That is why Chamber has rotated back to U-Hall, and that was through his TP. And there comes the first kill for Vlad this round, or maybe not, it's Radical. I'm too fast in calling that. Vlad actually missed that shot. And there comes a flash onto the Chamber. Chamber already pretty low on HP. The wall's going to go. And there comes the plan Oh, where is the planter? Brim, where are you? Are you going to be planting it?
player
No!
standing.
No, my free
Spike
kick
down
got!
A.
Ginny takes down the other Brim. Black Infinity goes for double kill onto the other team. Radical trying to come back
the
from
juicy
that.
shot onto wide, but Genie, what a beautiful shot that was. That 2K was almost. I think it's pretty safe to say that 2K was crucial in order for this round to swing into the favor of team one shot, and just like that they have got the advantage of the pistol round, which means that they will be getting their hands comfortably into the hands of Spectres, which puts the attacking team, which is Team Terminator here this time of this half of the game, at a really bad position because they have to fight up against automatic guns, and that sucks, right? It really sucks. But yeah, let's see if they are able to turn the tides up towards their favor. The recon board is going to be, it's not going to be detecting that radically, but there is going to be an information that there is someone who's going to be probably pushing up towards B long. And yeah, as you could see, I think the attackers are going to be setting eyes on towards B side, because we could see all 5 members are going to be splitting towards hookah and towards long. That's going to be pretty interesting. There comes the flash, there comes the peak, and Radical, in spite being flashed, he didn't go back towards safety. He wanted to stand just like that, and he gets punished. Vlad with a kill with an edge on towards the enemy jet. Sorry, my apologies, the enemy sage. And just like that, the attackers have lost 2 men. They have the HP disadvantage now, as Brim has lost a lot of chunk of his HP. I think they are going to be rotating slowly towards A side now, towards through market, but there is Vlad again holding carpets there. And he's going to be swinging on towards market with that Spectre. He'll be finding one. He'll be getting a kill onto the Brim. There are still 2 members of the attacking team remaining. Will Vlad get the kill onto Obernoy, who's going for the shoulder peak? And there's 2 men that he has to fight off. He goes for it. He wants to play safe, and he gets the kill onto Phoenix with the kill, and the front of the Obernoy here, the clutch. But unfortunately, Genie with the Aries will bring things down for Obernoy. 11-3. Just 2 more rounds required for team one shot here to secure this map and proceed further in towards the winners bracket.
It was very well played from the defenders. Even though they had guns, they didn't go solo and lose their weapons. They were playing it pretty slow, and I really love how Vlad keeps his calm even when he is on such a high momentum with almost 2.5 KD. And as we move forward, it's the 15th round with the guns on the hands of the attackers. But will this change? Is this where the momentum actually changes? And there comes the orb. The orb gets taken down, and that's the first spray. And Phoenix is going to be the one who's going to be coming top on that fight. And there is the entry flag that we needed from Phoenix.
Yeah, I mean, it's safe to say that one shot are going to be playing the bonus because they don't want to take the gamble and spend their points on towards the Vandals and Phantoms, and that's why it's going to be a little bit difficult going up against Vlad with the run and gun on to Obernoy. Phoenix is going to be getting the kill on to Vlad. Genie will be getting the kill on to Midnight, and the Radical shot sticks out for Genie. It's a 3v2. It's still possible for Team One Shot to take this round into their hands, but we could see the teleporter is being used as the Brim is going to be supporting Radical for the plan towards A side, and I think that's going to be comfortably taken down. A pretty bold plan coming in. He's completely open towards heaven, but he knows that it's going to be a long time before the defenders will be able to find the time back to scurry back towards the side. It's a post plan. It is a 3v2. The advantage is in the side of Team Terminal Esports, but let's see how or which team is going to be coming out on top of it. Black Infinity goes for the pick. Sandy gets the kill on towards Phoenix. There comes the fire. Radical finds Infinity. It's all up to Sandy now. Going up against the 1v2. There comes the shock dart. He'll be finding Radical. Radical goes down a little bit, losing a little bit of his HP. But unfortunately not enough. There's going to be 2 men. Will he be able to find the second one too? He has to go for it. He finds the second one. Does he have the time to go for the defuse? I really don't think he has the time to go for the defuse. Oh no! That was like literally 1100ths of a second left there on the clock. Very well played by the server there. Unfortunately, if he had
if the first spray actually landed on both of them. They both were reloading at the exact same time, and he heard this and he just went for the push. That was very unlucky on the part of the defender. But good try. It was a very good eco. He tried to destroy all the 5 people. They're not really going to be having a lot of money right now. They need to go for the light shields and the Spectre buys, as we can see. So it's a win. It's a win for the defenders in the end.
Yeah, that is completely true. I mean, after putting up such a clutch play, it should be hurting to see the diffuser not being successfully done. losing the diffuser to like 1/10 of a second. So yeah, that's pretty bad. Vlad is going to be holding the judge right in the face of the attackers, trying to push Hookah. He gets one. Phoenix fall down, and just like that, the attackers are going to be thinking twice before going in towards Hookah, because there is a deadly judge that's going to be pinning them, pinning their entry. And yeah, that's going to be stalling their attack as of now. As we could see, two men are going to be holding up Hookah now hard, and Midnight is going to be going for the Hound. The Hound goes down. The information is, however, taken relayed, but unfortunately, I'm not sure that if they know what the position of the Sova. Vlad is going to get incinerated, but he's at a safe spot on top of the grid, so he's not going to be taking any damage from it. There comes the bolts from Sova, there comes the flash, and Vlad is going to be evading from it. The recon bolts is going to be spotting Radical. No, it isn't, but unfortunately it gives the sound cue that there is someone right outside Hookah. But as we could see, this distraction from Radical is very crucial, as the team members are planning towards the side A take, because the defenders almost seem to be heavily focused on towards the B side, because they think it's going to be a full-time repush. And Vlad is going to be going for the peak as Radical gets the kill on the Sandy. He gets the refrag back, but the side A is going to be held by the Brimstone and the Chamber. There comes Obunoy. Obunoy puts up the wall, and Jimmy is going to be pushed any second now. No, the smoke is going to be denying his vision.
Chamber.
Obunoy goes for the plan, and Chamber is right there in the smoke. Infinity will be getting down Obunoy with plan, and unfortunately, this round is going to be falling into the hands of Team Monster, because they don't have the time enough to go for the spike, or do they? No, they don't. Black Infinity will be punishing Brimstone for attempting the plan, and just like that, Team One Shot will be wrapping things up as Shinny gets the kill on the Midnight, pushing them forward to the advantageous match point situation here on the map bind against Team Terminal Esports.
Ginny had the last laugh in that, and Team One Shot also did. It was very unfortunate. They really thought they're being smart, rotating to be, but they had two players holding up onto the A side with Black Infinity playing inside the smoke. They really needed the help of the Sage's wall, else that plant was always going to be in vain. And as we can see, this can either be the last round of this game or the start of comeback. Let's see how this is going to be happening. And as you can see, Void is waiting right outside the teleporter. And Midnight is going to be collecting some information, and there is Void.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be really crucial for Team One Shot here to get a shot on towards the winner's bracket, because this is one round away. They have the match point advantage to their side, so they can just play it slow, make sure that they don't do any unnecessary plays. It is going to be Team Terminal Esports who have to bolt things up fast to take the gamble. Void will be some of the kill on the Radical. Phoenix will be getting a kill on the Void. Phoenix will be having his ultimate popped up, ready to go any second now with the showstopper. And yeah, he's going to be radically pushing towards U-Haul. Unfortunately, the RPG is going to be missing. Genie will be running out towards its way, but the 3K on towards Midnight. Black Infinity brings the curtains down for Terminal Esports, as Team One Shot will be emerging as the victor of this winners bracket, and they'll be moving forward. However, keep your chin up, Team Terminal Esports. You still have another opportunity in the lowest bracket, in the losers bracket, and my apologies. And yeah, make sure that you bring back the momentum. But kudos to Vlad, 24/7. My man has just done 3 KD in this matchup.
And that's the death of math by Rocky. Let's just
more
leave
than
it
3. Oh, okay.
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Anyways, thank you so much for turning into this stream. There is one more match that will be starting right away. I hope you guys will stay tuned.
We go back and forth every time, waiting for one of us to cross the line. You got me and I got you, and we got a lot to prove. They think we're too damaged to fix, but we're just working through a little rust. They like to say we're just young, but I know we won't give this up. Sometimes I lose my mind, and some days it's hard to find the reason why you stay by my side. You and I break our hearts open in half, just to see if we'll put them back. No matter what they try, I'll stay by your side. It's you and I. It's you and
Music's loud and I'm feeling alright. In slow motion, baby, it's just you and I. Yet the burn makes you feel so alive. And we live in the moment, so you can live it tonight. We're here now, let's party together. Let's live like tonight is forever. We're here now, let's party together. Let's live like tonight is forever. Let the rhythm move us, yeah baby, take it too far. You're at the center of my attention, yeah you got me so lost. I love the way that you move and how the lights keep up the groove. We're like in a movie, baby, but it's ending too soon. We're here now, let's party together. Let's live like tonight is forever. We're here now, let's party together. Let's live like tonight is forever.
The year is 1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony. Until one day, a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
You've been knocked down and got up again. In a corner, you're surrounded, no defenders. You've hid your fury and kept it in. But it's time now, you ignite and turn to embers. Like a phoenix, you burst in a fire burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. Phoenix, you burst in a fire burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. Let you down, but you get up. They let you drown, but you don't stop. You show your phoenix.
Get ready for verse 2, Electric Boogaloo.
You see the truth behind the veil, and you know that they're just looking for attention. Oh, you don't let the ruthlessness prevail. Oh, it's time now, light your fires for ascension. Like a phoenix, you burst in a fire burn. A thirst and desire, you transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. Phoenix, you burst in a fire burn. A thirst and understand desire. You transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. Phoenix, you burst in a fire, burn a thirst and desire. You transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. All I need is 10 more minutes, 10 more minutes with you. Let me give it a one last shot. Will I ever get through to you? Oh, am I wasting my time? Should I leave for the night? It's unclear at the moment. Can you give me a sign? I'm here trying and trying. I need 10 more minutes with you. So let me know if you give up hope. Do I leave you alone or I leave you alone? So let me know if you give up hope by now. So let me know if you give up hope. Do I leave you alone or I leave you alone? So let me know if you give up hope. I need 10 more minutes, 10 more minutes with you. Yeah, I just wanna go back home. Can't do this anymore. I can't get through to you, so what the fuck am I fighting for? Were all those rumors true? Or were you trying to get a rise out of me? A rise out of me? Or I don't wanna make it all about me again. And I don't even know half the things you said.
When I met you, I thought that they would. Why did it always go
Okay, all right. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So this is going to be the fourth and final match of today in the winners bracket, and it's going to be played between Chillchord and Entrare Esports, and the map is Ascent. We are seeing this map second time for the day, and as I already said previously, Ascent is one of my favorite maps, and it's close to my heart as it has a lot of nostalgic vibes to me. And yeah, so this is going to be played up against Chillchord and Intra as we already said, and it's going to be Entrare who's going to be on the attack in the first half, while Chillchord is going to be going on towards the defense. And moving on towards the agent selection for both of these teams, and I think this is the first time that we are going to be seeing the new agent that's being taken by Techno. And what do you think about it, Nightwing?
It's a pretty good agent, but them having two initiators is kind of confusing for me. But each team to themselves, they have two initiators, one duelist, one sentinel, and one controller. The only flash they have is the Omen, Blind, as well as the KO flashes. On the other side, we can see the flashes are going to be the same. Yet again, and they are going to be playing without a single duelist. They're going to be playing double sentinel, double initiator, and a single controller. This is going to be very interesting to watch because it's been so long since I've seen a game without a duelist, and this might turn out to be very, very interesting. And we see Techno on Fade with a whooping 456 level. That's not something you see every day.
Yeah, that is completely true. And both of these teams have decided to not go with duelist, and that is a pretty bold move, I should say. And yeah, let's see how the match is going to be played without any duelist on board. Who's going to be playing the role of duelist in here for both of these teams? It's going to be determined.
So one of these teams, the defenders do have a duelist. That's going to be the Jet. The attackers are the ones that are lacking a duelist. But it's all right. They have the flashes, and I guess the KO is going to be entering for them. I'm not really sure.
Probably it should be the KO with the entry because he is the one who's going to be having the flash. But probably his flash doesn't go off instantaneously like the other duelist, right? So maybe there is going to be someone else who's going to be pushing with it. But I don't know who is going to be doing that, going to be taking that role up because that's going to be pretty much confusing. But yeah, we're going to be finding it up as the match progresses. And both of these teams are going to be playing with that duelist. The fourth and the final matchup for today between Chillchord and Entrare Esports.
And there comes the push onto A shot with the fight being between the Jet and the Chamber. The Jet is still stuck inside the smoke. He's waiting for the push up. If he takes the shot right now, he'll be taking down one head, but he's not going to. But Glyph is going to be taking down two. And there comes the third kill of the round. That's what we went about with the third on to Starboy. It's a 5v2 situation already, and Jayesh is also going to be taken on by shot. And the last player alive, that's going to be Max, is going to be taking some hits, and he's on 70 HP. There comes the push up, and that is a flawless round coming in from the defenders.
Yeah, so just like that, a flawless round coming in, and like as you said, if the shot has been made, that would have been pretty juicy, but unfortunately he didn't have the information, right? Because if he had, then we all know what he would be calling him. But anyways, Entrare on their first attacking round weren't up on towards their mark, but however Chillchord put up a pretty good defense, bringing that first round victory into their favor, which means that they're going to be having the Rico advantage towards their side, enabling them to get their hands on towards the Sweet Spectres, one of my favorite guns in the game, and I have it close to my heart. And yeah, let's see how the second round goes. If Team Chillchord will be able to take advantage of the first round victory. As we could see, the attackers are going to be positioning to themselves towards a mid to A push, it seems, but I'm pretty unsure. The defenders are going to be running out of B side. Wow, that's going to be amazing. And Satan, what just happened? I just missed all the kills, and all just like that, 4 people from the attacking team goes down, and it's all up to the hands of Sova. And he gets taken down to a second consecutive flawless round coming in for Chillchord. I mean, I wasn't looking at the activities that was going up in the corner. I was looking at the attackers and the defenders, and they rotate, and then all of a sudden I'm seeing 4 men going down for the attacking team, and I was like bamboozled. I was like, okay. I just took my eyes for a second, and just like that, 4 people died. I mean, anyway.
Yeah. But we're going to be seeing something very interesting that's going to be happening. Glyph is actually going to be on the op, even though they had won the previous round. He's going to go in for a buy. But the others are going to be staying in with whatever they had before, and it's just going to be Spectres and Stiggers.
Yeah, that is going to be a really bold play coming in from his side, but if he is being able to take the picks, the crucial picks that he needs for his team, then that's going to be pretty much interesting.
The KO is in a very beautiful spot. If he is going to go unnoticed, he is going to get at least few kills, and he has made some noise. And there comes the first, there comes the second, maybe the third, maybe not, but it's already 2 people, 3 people down for the defenders. And Glyph is going to be all alone with this operator inside B main.
Yeah, I mean, these with the amazing position will be able to put pressure on towards the attackers. The defending team. And yeah, just like that, they have lost team with Venkaball with a kill on a pixel, and just like that, it's 3v2. The attackers still have the numbers advantage on this side, but Venkaball is going to be in a really good position. Will he be taking the second kill? Oh no, he almost had the second one too, but it's going to be a 1v2. It's Glyph with the operator in his hand. Will he be able to find the kill on towards the Omen and Killjoy? Killjoy is at a really low HP, mind you. So it's going to be all up to the Omen to make sure that he stays alive. Because if he goes down, then it's going to be a 1v1 against an agent who is at full HP.
There comes in the push, the Swarm Broth setup, the Alarm Bot setup. And there comes the first shot. The flash is getting ready by the Omen, and the Omen is getting detected. And he knows the KJ is on the other side of the map. The hallway, and there comes the first kill. Maybe the second, maybe not. Starboy with 20 HP clutches around for ENT. But that was a very, very good eco coming in from the defenders. Glyph losing his AWP is going to be one thing, but at least it was a good ego for them.
Yeah, that is completely true. So that is going to be the first round victory coming into the favor of the attacking team on Entrare. And yeah, so let's see if this momentum will be carried forward towards the next few rounds, and if this gap can be closed pretty soon, and if they are able to position themselves in a comfortable position, in a comfortable score against Chillchord. And yeah,
How
a
is
few
Glyph
seconds.
able to buy another operator yet again? Maybe his teammates had bought it for him, and there comes the Fade's utility that's going to be detecting somebody, maybe not. And ENT is going to, I mean, Starboy is going to be holding up his flank with the KJ bot. And there is Thieves who's slowly creeping up onto main.
Oh yeah, that is a really good position for him over there. And Omen Smoke is going to be making sure that the angle is going to get cut off. But let's see how Thies is. He's still playing it really, really slow. And all of his team members are also playing it really slow. Their Cliff will be getting the first operator kill onto Starboy. And just like that, the attackers have lost their killjoy. A pretty bad lose for them, I should say. And just like that, we could see three members of the attacking team are going to be pushing it. Are they aware of the KO who's going to be holding in barrels? He's going to be picking up. He gets one. Will he be getting more? No, unfortunately, he doesn't. He goes down. Techno will be getting the kill onto Pixel. Short after Max will be getting one for himself. It's a 2v3, and it's all up to the Sova now, who has to go up against the likes of three members of the defending team. And the Jet comes out. He dashes. He gets taken down, but unfortunately, Satan goes for the refract, and it's going to be the round win for Chillchord.
That was a very good shot onto the Jet. The flick was very, very well placed, but very unfortunate for the Sova. But it's just that the KJ actually did, I mean, not the KJ, the KO actually did the damage he had to do. He was hiding in Vine and nobody was actually paying attention to him. It was a good round for the defenders. They wasted a lot of time with their utility. The Omen half smokes actually didn't let the attackers enter. When they thought, let's push to B, maybe B is free. But the Chamber was ready with his operator, with his skill onto KJ. That is when they had to push back to A. And as we move on, it's going to be a split push yet again. And the KO does get detected. It's a save round coming in for the attackers. With this round being a save round, it might as well just fall into the hands of Chillchord.
Yeah, that is completely true. But Sean will be opening things up with a kill on the taste, and that's going to be the two kills for coming up for Techno on the Max and on the Pixel, and just like that, it's going to be 4 men down for the attacking team. And Sean, with the second kill of his own onto Jayesh, will be securing the round for Chillchord. Unfortunately, the save round won't be falling into the hands of Entrare as we expected it would, but unfortunately, Chillchord will be able to successfully claim it, and they have positioned themselves in a pretty sweet 3-point lead. And if they are able to carry forward this momentum further, it's going to be a really tough situation for Entrare to come back from it.
Very true. And they are still defending and they are not giving up free picks. And the Fade is going for the detect on tiles, which will give access for the chamber to go in for a wall back.
Oh yeah, that's completely true. There comes the Chaos presence, and there's going to be a lot of suppressing that's going to be done for the attacking team. Unfortunately, delaying their push by quite a few seconds, and that is pretty vital. It's crucial. My apologies on that. And yeah, let's see. It looks like a side A in take coming in from the attacking team, and there comes another. I think that's the ability. That's the ultimate ability that was deployed by the KO. And Venku will be getting the kill on the taste, and unfortunately, he's going to be put up into a reboot position. Satan with the 2 kills onto Jayesh, and Techno will be getting the one onto Max, and it's going to be a 4v2 situation, but it's going to be a 4v1 any second now because the KO won't be able to reboot it. Well, won't get rebooted, and yeah, just like that, Chillchord are having the numbers advantage yet again. Starboy will be having this. He doesn't have the spike in his hand, but however, he has the ability. But I don't know if he will be employing it just like that. And Starboy getting the kill on Sean would have got the kill on the Satan, but unfortunately, Satan with a 3k wrapping things up for team Chillchord. Pretty good 6th round that was for Chillchord. They were able to put a 4-point lead.
Lot of momentum pushing up for team Chillchord, and I really think if this momentum is going to be kept, then there is going to be very hard and very low chance of you actually coming back from this deficit.
It's completely true. Entrare are going to be forced to play another half buy round by the looks of it, and Max with the information dart, he's going to be finding up a lot of people are going to be anchored into side A, and there comes the smoke, and Teast is going to be making his way slowly towards Beryl as the KO is going to be walking behind, showing his back towards the smoke, and he's going to be claiming his vandal for himself. There comes the smoke. Will be the hostiles has been detected, and as he pushes up, Venkabot will be getting the kill on the Teast, and just like that, the attackers have lost 3 men. Venkabot is the second one of Jayesh. Max will be getting the reflag onto Venkabot, and it's all up to Max with a pistol with a ghost in his hand to go up against the likes of 3 defenders. Unfortunately, he won't be able to get it. Satan with a kill onto Max, closing curtains down for Team Intra, and it's a 5-point lead. We are 7 rounds down, and just like that, Chillchord are at a really good spot here. Winning 6 rounds in defense is really good. What do you think about it?
Yeah, they still have 5 more rounds to go, and by the looks of it, they will at least bag 2 to 3 more.
I mean, that's going to be pretty confident. I can confidently say that they will be able to get 2 rounds minimum, and if they are able to do that when they go on towards the offensive half, that's going to be really advantageous because the numbers difference will be, making sure that you can bring the momentum into your favor yet again. And yeah, we could see Cliff with the operator yet again. He's going to be shooting down the recon dart and the recon owl, and yeah, he's going to be teleporting almost instantaneously towards a safe spot. Satan is going to be pushing outside B, looking forward for some damage, but unfortunately, both of the team have all the members standing up, and yeah, there is a smoke that's going to be denying entry just yet on towards B, and Thieves will be opening things up with the kill on the Techno. Venkabot will be finding Pixel. Max and Thieves will be finding the kills on Satan and Venkabot, and it's a 4v2 situation. The defenders are on their numbers disadvantage here. 3 men down. They're going to be going up against the likes of 4 defenders now, which is going to be a little bit of a hassle, come to think of it. And Max is going to be planning, and the plan goes down on B side, and it's a 4v2, it's a 4v1 post-gun situation coming into the favor of the Entrare Esports, and Sean will be getting a kill on the TS. It's a 1v3 here. He has the ability in his hand. He detects the hostiles on towards B back, and let's see if he is able to do some damage. Will he be getting one? Unfortunately, he won't. He's going to be pushing back. He's very unfortunate over there, as Starboy will be closing curtains for Sean, as Entrare Esports will be finding this round into their hands.
Just how we were talking about Chillchord. I apologize.
Chillchord, yeah, that is a cool name though.
Okay, so Chillchord getting in multiple rounds continuously. They have just lost the round to Entrare. Maybe this is where Entrare actually brings up their A game. They really want to stay in the upper bracket. And as I was talking about upper bracket, you guys should know that this is a double elimination tournament. So even if you lose in the upper bracket, you still have a chance in the lower bracket. And there comes the operator, which is not actually going to be detecting anyone, and he's going to be staying right there, and he's not going to be able to push. And KJ is going to be playing it very, very passive. He's going to be playing it with his gadgets. And there comes the push by ENT onto side A shot.
Oh yeah, it looks like the attackers have set their sight on towards taking A side, and I think it's pretty safe to say that if Entrare are able to win the next consecutive 4 rounds, right, it's going to be making the scores even, and which means when they're going to go towards this defending half, it's going to be a really good advantage for them. Start by opening things up for his team with the kill on the Techno. The defenders are suffering have suffered a loss. Whoa, there is a lot of engagements there, and just like that, both the teams KO are in a reboot state. Will anyone be revived? I don't know about that, but let's see. It's a 3v2 as of now, and I think both of the KOs are not going to be revived here, as Satan will be getting one, Sean will be getting one, and just like that, it's curtains down as Venkabot gets the kill on the chase, and it's going to be falling into Chillchord yet again.
That was a good round coming in from the defenders. They waited it for the A shot push up, waited for the smoke, and perfect execution by Satan onto the 2 kills, and he waited for the KJ for his 3rd. So
yeah,
we are done with 9 rounds already, and the KJ is going to be doing the same thing so that the defender doesn't push up onto B tunnel. The attackers have been playing it very, very passive till now. Maybe if they can switch it up for the upcoming 3 rounds, maybe that is what the change they need to bring.
Yeah, I mean, I adhere to that fact. And Glyph, yet again, I think he is doing a little bit of a damage for his team with the operator in his hand. There comes the shock dart. He's going to take a little bit of a damage standing in the KO's, the nade vicinity. And Sean will be spotting the enemy KO. And yeah, just like that, there comes the engagement. Techno will be finding one out of Max. Satan will be getting a kill on the T. Sean will be finding one out of Starboy. And just like that, the attackers have lost 3 men. Entrare, you need to step up your game. This is not working for you. You have to make sure that you come up with another strategy to stop Chillchord from taking such early picks.
That push up out of A shot actually made a lot of difference. Both the people who were holding tiles as well as A shot were taken out, and that's very unfortunate for Techno. But Satan does stay in a very good position to take down both Pixel and Jayesh.
Yeah, that is completely true. And Satan will be wrapping things up for his team. And yeah, just like that, we are just 2 rounds away from the first half. And it's a 6-point lead brought back up for Team Chillchord. And if they do take the next 2 rounds, they're going to be having a huge advantage going in towards the second half. But yeah, as I always say, anything can happen in a competitive first-person shooter like Valorant. So yeah, let's hope for the best for both of these teams and may the best team win.
As we move forward, we can see yet again it's going to be. Oh, they're actually going for a complete A-side push. Maybe this is what they want. This is what they need. This will help them. And there comes the KO dart, which is going to be at least suppressing 3 of the players, of the attackers. They're going to be staying stagnant. And there comes the attacker's KJ. And there is still a spot on top of the heaven, which is going to be left unattended. And there comes the Molly on that. And Molly is not going to catch anyone. 2 people suppress, and there comes the first kill on to Starboy, and Techno is going to be taken down immediately. And there comes the kill. What a shot coming in from T. And State shot is going to be coming through the smoke and taking down the other KJ, and Satan is going to be getting Jayesh and an immediate refrag onto kills, and Satan going for the second. Satan has been playing very, very well and beating every single refrag, and that is one of the reasons that Team Chillchord was able to Chillchord was able to take these many rounds. I'm extremely sorry that
it's fine. I think we can give a suggestion for them to change the name to Chillchord. Maybe I mean let's see about that. So the last round of the first half and a 7-point lead. What an impressive lead coming in for Team Chillchord, and they have been playing really well on the defensive half, I should say, and it's been really impressive. Multiple hostiles detected. That's the KO and the Sova of the attacking team. And yeah, they're going to be suppressed for a while, and it's going to be a few seconds more, and this is going to be a second time that the KO is going to be showing this back, and unfortunately yes it is, and Sean will be getting the kill onto the Sova, I suppose it is. My apologies on that one. Techno will be finding one of the Starboy. T will be getting the kill on the Satan. There comes the ultimate of the KO. The attackers will be taking the side control of A. The defenders who are holding side A are going to be suppressed. Jayesh will be finding the kill on a Techno who was wishing to go for the flank, hoping to get a few kills of his own, but unfortunately he won't be able to get it. Pixel yet again, man. Why? I don't know why people are refusing to check the corner, and they're getting punished for it yet again. And Pixel will be getting a kill on a glyph and making sure that Entrare Esports will be finding this round into their hands. And that's the end of the first half. And to sum it up, it's a 6-point lead coming into the favor of Chillchord as they move towards their attacking side, their attacking half. And if they're able to carry forward the momentum that they had in the first half, it means that Chillchord will be able to continue further in the upper bracket. And unfortunately, Team Entrare will be pushed in towards the lower bracket where they still have a chance to come back up. But yeah, it is what it is.
We can see the attackers slowly swarming around the side B. And I think the Jet is going to be slowly lurking outside B. We don't know, there's 7 seconds left. And as we move forward, it's the 13th round of the last match for today. And exactly at 7 p.m. tomorrow, we'll be having the next set of matches. I hope you guys can stream in for that as well. And there comes Jayesh is going to be detected. And there comes the smoke. Jayesh is yet against shoulder peeking. Pixel is trying to hit that kill onto that. But the first one who's going to be a kill is Teased with 2. And that's Satan. And there comes the second kill onto the attackers. That is a very good round coming in for the defenders, but as he was detected, he is going to be hunted down any second now.
Yeah, that is completely true. Chillchord have lost 2 of their men, and Techno will be getting a kill on the Jayesh, so it's going to be a 3v4 as of now. And there comes to peek from heaven, and TS will be getting a kill on a glyph. He gets immediately reflagged by Sean, but however, the numbers advantage are falling hard on towards Chillchord. And Pixel is going to be making things worse with a kill on to Sean. It's all up to Techno to go up against 3 members of the defending team. He goes for his ability. He's going to get spotted. He's going to get pushed from both sides. He's sandwiched as of now. There's nothing much he can do unless or until he pulls up a mystery play. He gets dinged. He gets dinged bad. 34 HP there for Techno. And he has to make sure that he lands his shots correctly in order to clutch things back. But with 34 HP going up against 3 men, the odds are really low. And Pixel will be finding him and be able to get the kill on towards Techno. And the pistol round has been won by Entrare, which means that they do have the advantage, the economy advantage to afford automatic guns, I mean automatic SMGs, and that's going to be pretty vital to get the momentum rolling forward into their favor.
Yeah, that was a very good round coming in from the defenders. They played it with very good discipline, and at least getting those 3 kills, that was very vital for the win for them at that point. And Pixel is yet again going to be peeking. I can see all the 8 bullets on his headhunter. So it's going to be a chamber versus chamber, and there is going to be a dart that's going to be taken down.
Oh yeah,
see
definitely the first engagement between Pixel and Glyph. Glyph is coming out on top of it, and just like that, the defenders have lost one of their men, and there is going to be a side entry taken in charge by Glyph, who gets taken down by Max with the Spectre. Unfortunately, there comes the peak, and there goes down Venkabot to the likes of Jayesh, and Sean is going to be pushing towards Pizza. He's going to be pretty much in a really bad situation, I should say, because he is up against the likes of automatic SMGs, as I previously said. What a beautiful net coming in from the defending KO, and that's pushing Sean out of the the speed corner that he initially had control of. They have to break the door, they have to take control of the side, they have to go for the plant, or at least eliminate each and every members of the defending team to take this round into their favor.
But as of now, it seems pretty close to impossible that they won't be able to do that, because their defenders do have guns in their hand and they have covered every single exit that the attackers can come through.
That is completely true. The smokes is going to be making things difficult for Techno as he pushes up towards stairs. Jayesh will be getting a kill on the Sean. Satan will be getting a kill back on towards Jayesh as Techno takes control of the side, fighting forward to take control of KX, and he's going to be pushing back. Satan will be getting a kill onto Max. It's a 2v2. Is it possible? Is it possible for team Chillchord to take this round into their control? Techno goes for the plan. It's a 2v2 post-plan situation. The classic into their hand. He's going to be going up against the likes of Starboy with the Spectre. Unfortunately, it's a 1v2. Techno has a Spectre of his own. It's a 1v1. He's going to be switching his Spectre up, and KO. He's going to be hearing KO. Who's going to be going for the half defuse, but unfortunately, he's going to be taken down by Techno. But and I don't know why T's wanted to like stick it. He could have probably gone for a bait, but unfortunate enough for him, he thought otherwise. He thought he would be able to go for the stick, but unfortunately, Techno made sure that that thing is not going to happen, and that is an eco round victory coming in from Team Chillchord, which means that the eco of Team Intra is going to be affected a little bit, and I think there is a pause that has been called. Or
Yes,
I don't know what. Yeah, there has been a pause that has been called, and yeah, there is probably some minor difficulties that the teams are facing. And in this time, let's discuss about what has happened in this matchup so far. So, what do you think about both of these teams? Can we have the scoreboard to see what the teams are standing in? 22 kills coming in for Said and 22-5. That is pretty impressive. What do you think?
Yeah, Satan has been playing it very patiently. He has not been over peaking. He knows when to peak. And he has always been hiding in the shadows. Like, by that I mean he's been hiding in the smokes. And his blinds have also been very, very effective. Satan has just been there in the right place in the right time. That's exactly what I can tell about that.
Oh yeah, that is completely true. And we could see another side beat coming in for the attacking team. They have almost flooded the side. Venkabot is opening things up with a kill on a pixel. He's going to find the Sova. Unfortunately, Techno will be the one to complete the curtains down for Max. Jace will be getting the kill on the Satan. Venkabot will be getting the kill on the Jace. The second kill of this round. And just like that, it's a 4v2 post-plan situation. TS and Starboy are going to be scurrying back towards the side with the pistols in their hand. Will they be able to do much damage with the pistols? I don't know. I think it's impossible. The door goes up. And there comes the rotate from the spawn. And Glyph will be finding KO, will be getting the kill onto Theist, will be getting the second one too, yes, onto Starboy, and it's going to be 2 rounds away for Chillchord from winning this matchup against Entrare.
Glyph coming up with a closing call right there. Glyph has actually been very, very silent the whole game, but he has been taking few impact frags. We really have to say that. And the last 2 weren't impact really, but the rest of them. As a whole, their whole team has been doing it really well. And maybe not having a duelist is affecting Team Entrare. They aren't able to actually like fight back against a continuous entry that the team Chillchord has been putting
there
up.
comes the ultimate of Fade. This is going to be very crucial for them, but Pixel is going to be taking down Venkabod, who does the same thing yet again. It's a 4v5, but the attackers do have control of the site, as Techno will be getting the kill onto Max, and Techno will be going forward to the plan. It's a 4v4, and yet again a post-plan situation coming into the favor of Team Chillchord.
Yeah, that is some. I don't think the Sova should have peaked that early from B-Back. He gave away his position pretty quick, and Techno's going to be fighting this KO anytime. And there comes Pixel with the kill on Techno. There comes Glyph on the chase, and Satan is going to be getting through. And that's the end of round 16. And we are moving to match point.
I mean, is Satan a really good asset for his team, man? Like, how many kills he is going to be putting on towards his name in the board? 24 and 6. He is on a roll today. And I mean, even Techno and Venkabot for the matter have been proving a really good support role for him. And yeah, and in the opposite side, it's Steels who's trying his hard in spite of being a KO. He is the top fragger for his team, following closely by Pixel. But it's a match point situation. The pressure is so bad on towards Entrare Esports because they should make sure that they don't even do one small slip up, and that could cost up their match entirely, and they will be pushed towards the losers bracket. And just like that, Venkabot is crucial this time. He checks the the barrels, but unfortunately there is no one there. And Satan will be getting a kill on the Tay. Starboy will be finding one on the Satan. It's a 4v4, and yet again a post-plan situation. It's pretty impressive to see how Chillchord are able to push their opponents into a post-plan situation. That's going to be adding up a lot of pressure for the defending team.
This might as well be the last round for the day. We do see. Oh no, he was trying to go for the troll, but he wasn't able to. Pixel getting one kill, maybe not the second, because there comes the kill on Sean. That's going to be the end of the game. Max being taken out of the cliff. It's going to be the last one with the laugh. And that's 13-14, and Team Chillchord are moving on in double brackets.
Yeah, and that is the last match for today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. All the 4 matches were really good to cast, and looking forward to more interesting matchup in this Zen Xpedition, which is the beta version of it. And yeah, let's hope that we are able to see a lot of clutch plays, a lot of aces, and a lot of thrifty wins coming in from the next teams that are yet to be played. And thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Thank you so much for your support, and we will be sure to meet you tomorrow the same time with more and more matches.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Signing off, this is Rocky and Nightwing.